Oh my god. Hi. Hello.
You peered for poggers.
Yes, big poggers. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. I'm being forgetful today. I was like, oh, okay, let me just get my drinks, and oh, I forgot to start the YouTube stream. Oh, fuck, I forgot this, I forgot that. It's okay, though. I think I have everything in order. I think so. It should be fine. I think. Yeah. How you guys been? How you guys been today? I slept. When I woke up, I worked on my game, and then I slept again. Cause I was so tired. I was sleepy. So that's been my day. That's been my day. I've just been working on game stuff. I didn't really feel like working on anything else. I didn't really get a lot of progress done, but any progress is alright. Little baby steps. Yeah. I fixed a bunch of stuff. And added more sound. I believe. Yes. Hi. Yeah. Today we're gonna play some horror games because there's only gonna be 2 streams this week. Because my siblings are coming over later this week. And I need some good rest. For sure. I was redesigning one of my characters. Now he looks like a gargoyle. I love gargoyles. I should make a gargoyle character sometime. I was able to finally sew up a hole in my pants. It's a flower. Oh my god, a little flower hole. Well, not a hole anymore, I guess, but you know. I love like practical embroidery and stuff like that. It's really cool. Oh, I wonder if I could like do that with one of my stuff. I don't know if I have a lot of holes in my clothes. Like I have like a decent amount of jeans, but I don't really have any holes in them. I'm not great at it, but I like just doing something with my hands. Understandable. Yeah. I'm not really great at it either. My sewing skills are not that great. I made like I think my best sewing project was like this fish pencil case that I made in like middle school or something. It was either like in middle school, it was like high school or something. I forgot. I can teach you sometime, baby boy.
EP number 3.
Of course. Number 3. When I kind of want to do that, it's fun. It's fun. I have like a store-bought fish pencil case, but I have like I have the old one somewhere. But it's kind of like a half a fish shape. Or like, you know, like a flat fish. It's more like that. It was pretty big though, so you could have a lot of stuff in it. And like, it had a little flower pattern on the inside. A fishy pencil case and make it salmon. Yeah, I should like make a new pencil case sometime if I ever do pick up sewing again. Though I did use like a sewing machine when I did that. And I don't think I've ever used a sewing machine since. So, it's okay. But they're convenient because I'm clumsy. Well, they're convenient whenever I'm not being clumsy on the machine. But like, otherwise I'm pretty clumsy with the stuff. But I know I'm able to like caveman sew shit together if I really need to. Like, I know some like sewing techniques. Not particularly good at them, but it works. I'm not particularly neat and tidy about that. But if it works, it works. Be whipping out my fish pencil case in culinary would be mad funny. You should get one. Get one or make one. I think I hear some kind of fucking plane or something outside. That's crazy. Listen, I've been sewing for over 10 years, but my hand sewing is still ugly as fuck. Oh my god. But also, like, sewing would be more convenient, like, if I had like access to a sewing machine, because then I could alter clothes if I really needed to. Because as you know, I talked about how like Norwegian men are giants, right? So when you're not a giant, kind of makes it a little difficult to find like pants that fit. You can still do that with a sewing machine. I know, but that's exactly why I want to have a sewing machine, because I do not have patience for that. That's the thing. I'd give up. Yeah, being able to like modify clothes would be very cool. Couldn't be in the drawing stream of the other day because I was sick, but your Buddha OC was looking super cutie patootie. Thank you, yeah. He's been in my head for a while. He turned out really cute. I was gonna make him like typical like angel white type color scheme, but I was like, nah. Nah. Because in my head he was gonna be like kind of like Isham, where he's like white all over, even the skin and stuff. I mean, he'd resemble like a statue, but I was like, no, colorful, soft, peach color. So he turned out to look more down to earth in a way. I think that's the term. For sure. Oh, I'm a little sippy. Whoa. But yeah, I found some more demos and other types of short horror games. I also have a few on my Steam, technically. But I feel like I just want to start with the more chill ones first, or like what seems like more chill ones. We'll see about it. Pull up my folder. I am a bit more like sleepy today. Just my energy is a bit lower. So I just want to chill. Kind of. I mean, it's horror. It's horror we're gonna do, after all. I did pick up some more, like, visual novel type stuff. Yeah, that's that. What's with the note? Why? It says the AC is on, he has water, and is listening to his favorite music. What about it? What about it? Whore. The note is very noteworthy. Exactly, man. Exactly. Okay, I think this one is one. So. Take that away. We did get an update to that game we played on Friday. The mystery horror one where he's like all tall and looks like a ghost and he's like your boyfriend or something. So we're gonna play that. We'll kind of skip through some stuff though. Like just skim through it. Because I already played through it. But we were playing for the third day. So we got the first and second day already. So let's play for the third day. The third day. I was really fucking cold earlier. Now I'm like warm. This sucks. Man, hold on. Taking off my fucking layers. I still like a little dinner prediction before we start though. I'm not super duper yappy today, but maybe I'll get it. I'll get more and more yappy as we go. He's a super freak, super freaky. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. All right, did I have egg omelet or a sandwich? Give me extra points. Here we go. Here we go. It's just a little warm. It's sitting with a hand fan, big fan blowing on the max setting in my face and drinking a glass of iced tea. Oh, so yeah, right. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. It's been really fucking chilly up here. Especially in my home. Just rain, clouds. And then when I'm inside, I'm kind of sensitive to temperature changes, so I put on clothes and then I take off clothes all the time. I don't know how it works. I feel like when I start talking more and moving a little bit more, I just, I get really fucking warm. I'm like an oven. I'm like a straight up oven. Oh yeah, I fell asleep at some point anyway. Unfortunately, it was really a bedtime story for me. Yeah, I mean, I read it in a pretty relaxing way. If you were talking about like the stream, or you know, I think so anyway. We had a massive storm on Friday with lots of rain, thunder, and lightning. No fun, but I wish it was bad temperature. Again, it was actually doable. At least this is what Oslo is dealing with. Yeah, I don't think up here we were like hit with any like... We had like brief heat, but not to the level of like down south. And then we just got fucking rain because it's warm down south. So it's like, it's because of that. We were just getting a bunch of clouds and rain up here. Yeah. Which, you know, I'm thankful for. At least I'm not fucking dying, but it will be nice to have some sun. A little more sun would be nice. Please. That would be lovely. In fact. Yeah, I think it's just been like around the 10 to 15 Celsius range. I fell asleep during stream and I woke up maybe an hour later when Twitch automatically replayed the stream. Damn, do they do that? They automatically replay it? I didn't know that. Maybe I don't watch enough Twitch. Which, you know, I don't really watch a whole lot of Twitch anyway. Because, I don't know, I just watch YouTube videos instead if I have something in the background. Sometimes I do watch Twitch though, if it's like my favorite streamers. Mine does at least? Damn.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Wham. Put some stuff here. Where the fuck did I put? I'll put it. It's been cold here. Philippines been raining a lot as well as a suddenly active volcano. Oh damn. That's crazy. Fucking volcanoes. It was nice to wake up to some go-go girls. Hell yeah, go-go girls. I can't believe I made that starting soon animation in 2024. Time is passing by so fucking fast, okay? I'll like blink and then 2 years pass by and I'm like, what do you mean? I made that like a few months ago. No, I didn't. Or like, it feels like a while ago, but you didn't expect like 2 years ago, you know? So again, I'll have to make a new starting soon script for myself at some point. For sure. But I still want to use like the starting soon script for like maybe like a be right back screen or something like that. That could be nice. She's a super freak, she's super freaky. All right. Let me walk over here. We walk, we talk, we talk. Games plus demos category. Welcome. Why did I say welcome? I don't know. It just came out. That's great. That's great. Let's go down here. We go down here. I pushed myself more into the corner. because I take up so much fucking space and I don't want to shrink myself even more. My reactions are very important, okay? Yeah, let's look what they added to the game You Make This House a Home. So we added day 3. Let's check it out. Open sesame. Just a moment. It's loading. It's loading, guys. Whoa. Yeah, drug use, forced amnesia, Stockholm syndrome. Well, yeah.
Thanks, Quaildo, for your loyalty for 59 months.
Oh my god, almost 5 years. Almost 5 years. That's crazy. It's crazy that we've been existing for so long, guys. It still feels funky knowing I started in like 2020. Well, late 2020. It was like in October I started streaming, right? But I just kept going. And I have a lot of cringy tweets on my Twitter, but I've been slowly, like, you know, hacking away at, because I can't have it exist anymore. I gotta hack away some stuff. I love staring at this model, by the way. You did such an amazing job on the rig. I'm in awe. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really like this model. I can't wait till I get to add like more outfits and hairstyles and stuff to it. I've just been busy and having other priorities. Cleaning the digital footprint, yeah, like the thing that I tend to do is, you know, I'll have like a fucking impulsive ADHD thought and I'll be like, why don't I fucking tweet about it? And then I will tweet about it. And I will read back and I'm like, what is this use of emojis? What is, I was looking for attention in that tweet. Holy shit. In some kind of way. I'll be bored as fuck and I'm like, I love muscly woman VTuber. And I'm like, oh my God, fucking delete that shit. Oh God. I really want to hit tweet. So, you know, I'm combing through stuff. And, you know, I didn't want to wipe my entire account because it has lots of memories on it. Even though I don't use Twitter anymore, really. Other than, like, you know, in case someone needs to contact me or keeping up with some people that are only on Twitter or mostly on Twitter. Otherwise, I prefer to stay away from that place. Because my mental health has gotten so much better the moment I stepped off. It is filled with so much, like, unnecessary discourse. And they even give you notifications. They recommend you, like, discourse on purpose to keep you coming back, to keep you nosy, right? And I'm a nosy motherfucker, okay? So, you know, now I just shake my head like SMH. What are the people arguing about today? Yeah, my art's probably already been like scraped to our AI, so, you know, I don't see a point of deleting it. It's already there. It's where the drama is. Yeah, exactly. It's where the drama is. It's like Twitter is the worst. As TikTok comment sections can be a bit like that, but it's mostly because there's a lot of teenagers and teenagers love to bring drama everywhere. So that's kind of the thing, you know. Yeah. They don't have anything else to do. Maybe we're going through something. And so they seek validation or they seek attention online and they say stupid shit. Oh yeah, Instagram comments. Doesn't Instagram comment have like one of the worst filters out of almost all social media or something? I heard something about that. I don't know. I might be wrong. I originally deleted everything off of Twitter for the AI reason, but right now I feel like there's simply no way to post anywhere without your stuff be getting scraped by it. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I'm kind of just like, man, my shit's gonna get scraped regardless. But I don't want to stop posting on the internet because that's kind of where my audience is. So I'll just cope. Of course, if someone like fucking directly does AI shit to my art, I'm gonna be mad. But you know. I'm so tired, Scoop. Let me out. I'm so tired. Is Tumblr a good place to post? I made one just the other day, but I'm a bit lost. I think Tumblr is nice. Though, take in mind, growing on Tumblr takes a long fucking time. It is a slower social media by nature. So, you know, artists who are popular on there will admit that, like, yeah, I've been posting on here for years and I have like, what, 30K or something. So, you know, just take that in mind and don't be disappointed if you get like zero interactions on your post, because it's gonna take a while for it to build up. But they do have like little communities that you can get more interactions on. You can like connect with people there. I haven't done that personally, but maybe I should. I don't know. Whenever you tag something, it actually works. So that's nice. 30K is a lot of people if you think about it. It is. I'm just saying, like, compared to other social media. Yeah. Because like 30K on TikTok is like different from 30K on Tumblr, because TikTok actively shoves your shit in people's faces randomly. Not always. It depends if, you know, your post does well, but Tumblr is more like curated. You follow topics, you follow tags. Maybe you'll have some people who like reblog your shit. So slower growth, but yeah, there's no like algorithm-based For You page. Or well, there is, but nobody uses it. Yeah. I mean, I use the For You page because I love discovering shit, but the For You page tends to like be a bit different from others, like on social media. Yeah, it's a bit of a different culture. I do like how more low key it feels. So I've been posting more on Tumblr. And I had to like, for me to post more somewhere, I have to make sure I follow a lot of different types of artists, meme posts and shit. So I've been like growing my following list for that so that I stick to it. Because otherwise I kind of just like slip away. It's impressive how big accounts on TikTok can simply get no traction. Yeah, TikTok is very like 50-50 if your post will do well or you'll get like 2 views. Which is unfortunate because you can put effort into a video that's like well edited and then you know, you don't get a lot of views like you thought it would. But then like some fucking low effort post, you get like fucking 100k views on it. You can get fucking viral randomly. Of course, this is like for most social media, like your little joke post can like blow up. But I feel like it's especially noticeable in TikTok. Just because of how it works, really. Yeah. On Twitter, for example, like whenever I would post something suggestive, you know, either like rigging VTuber physics on stuff that I was working on, that would often blow up because, you know, Twitter people are fucking horny. They're fucking horny, man. But it didn't feel authentic to me because that's not really the audience I was looking for. I didn't want just like horny people to follow me. I wanted people that liked my art to follow me. A lot of people are there for the shits and giggles rather than the more meaningful posts. That's just how a lot of social media has been the past few years. Yeah, exactly. Which, you know, it sucks. But that's just how social media is. Stuff that is more relatable or funny gets shared. Or tends to be. Like what's currently blowing up on my TikTok is like my tutorial video, which makes sense. It's a tutorial video. It's a art tutorial video on how I color in my more simple version. Still need to make part 2. So I fully understand. It makes sense for the art space. But you know, otherwise my posts do okay, I think. Sometimes TikTok does not like me. And it doesn't push out my posts to people. But that's how it is. I'm still growing on there. Yeah, man, social media is a pain in the ass. Okay. I don't know how big creators are able to grind so much because I get so fucking tired. You think we should switch back to just chatting? Nah, I get little chatty breaks in the middle of a game anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It don't matter. That's just the nature of my streams. If people come to my streams to watch like genuine, like full attention gameplay, it's not the right place for them. No, I'll have like little breaks where I'll pull out an image and start giggling about a fish or something. I don't know, man. Either way, I don't have anything else to say regarding that topic, so let's go. Let's put on the little thingamajig in the background because it was very relaxing. Also, apparently the person who made this game is like 16 years old, which surprised me, but you know, after a while I was like, you know what, that makes sense, actually. I understand. I understand. Thank you for the follow 2-time. Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll be able to push this to the side without it breaking. Oh. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Seems fine. Seems okay. All right. Level of intensity. Let's do censored. Yeah, I'm all right. You weirdo. Awesome. Yes. We already played through first and second day, so we're gonna skim through some stuff, okay? Oh, we gotta go back to our roots though. Big boner man. Yes. Let's go with a nice route and see, like... But yeah, we don't know entirely what's going on. It seems like the main character got like cancer or something before all of this happened. Implied to be dead, maybe? I don't know. This person who was previously a human, or maybe never he was human, I don't know. Is like, I'm your boyfriend. We find picture of him as like a human, at least human presenting, and some other characters who are also human, what we can assume. You know what? I don't know what the fuck happens in this game. It's pretty shrouded in mystery, but it seems like every day our memory is supposed to be reset, and we're fed drugs. Yeah. And there's some rooms we can explore. So that's pretty much what we have. The guy looks like that. He looks like a ghost. He feeds us every day, which we can assume is like filled with drugs. I don't know. Thank you. Yes. Are you really in a relationship? Yes, we are. I promise we're in love. Okay, yeah. Whoa! Wait, hold. Whoa! I promise we're in love. You suppose that wasn't an impossible scenario? Do you have proof? I don't know what to believe, and I don't know if I can trust you yet. Maybe if you could give me a solid evidence, that would help me a lot. You are so adorable. I can absolutely give you picture proof, if you so please. Cole stood up, walking over to her fridge with long strides, reaching it in no less than 3 steps. He plucked off a magnet holding a Polaroid in one hand as he returned. Is this new? This seems like better painted than like previous CGs. That's cool. He leaned down once more, holding out the photo. It was a photo of you, or it was the face you saw in the mirror that morning. You didn't entirely recognize yourself. You were celebrating something, and you looked really happy. This was our 1-year anniversary. Cole explained quietly, as if thinking back on a memory fondly. I organized a surprise, and it was very successful. Haha. His words fizzled away, sounding lost in thought before standing to put it back on the fridge. There's also more music, it seems. It was pretty quiet last time. Under the magnet on the fridge was a sticky note. From what you could make out, it had the plans for that very party scribbled on it hastily. Cole gazed at you with softness in his eyes. I'm not asking you to trust me, just believe this. One thing. I wish I could tell you more. There is so much you can't understand, so much you can't know. Things I promised you'd never know again. Can't I know a little bit? Cole stares into your eyes for a moment before sighing. I guess a little bit. Not like you'll remember it by tomorrow anyways. Let's see, I'm telling you the truth when I say we are lovers. At least we used to be before you started losing your memories every day. It was mutual and consensual. But when you began forgetting, I couldn't just abandon you. You needed me, like how I need you. Maybe it's best to leave it at that. Yeah, he's just glancing at your plate. Breakfast done. And now we explore. Explore the house. Upstairs. The oil sizzling? Well, yeah. The music for sure. Let's take a look upstairs. Once you reach the top of the staircase, you'll scan the upstairs. There's a chandelier. It looks antique. Yeah. The boarded room. Yes. Pry them loose. Okay. The locked room. Padlock. Okay. Keys hidden. My room. As you enter the room, you stand in the doorway. You see your bed. Closet with 5 of the same sweater hung up on clothes hangers. The bathroom. Short bookshelf. Framed pictures in the shoebox. Yes. Picture. Unavailable in demo. You take a closer look at the first picture. For some odd reason, you can't make out what's in the image. Sorry, not yet. Okay. Oh, not yet. Well, you pick up a thin book. It was like one of those blank books you buy at an arts and crafts store. You open it to see hand-drawn pictures inside. It's this thing again. His little drawings. His handwriting. Do you know, Big Boner Man, I wanted to live forever so badly when I was little. I spent my entire life looking for you without even knowing it. How could I possibly want to live forever knowing you'd end up dying before me? If I was human too, would things be easier for us? You changed my life, you know. You made me better. Every point in my life was leading up to this. You just know it. I can change this one little thing if it means I get to keep you by my side. Hell, I'd change everything. I'd do anything you wanted me to if you just asked. They told me I'm driving you insane. You don't seem that insane to me. The fuck does that doctor know about you, but I don't? You don't need that. You need me. Those little squinty eyes. You're perfect. You always have been perfect to me. I can't stand to leave you, not when you're vulnerable like this. Just thinking about that makes me sick. I can leave everything behind if it means I get to move forward with you. I love you. Yeah. Big Boner Man, honey. Okay, time for lunch. Let's go. Yep. Hope you're hungry. You are just so cute. Wow, sandwich. You should eat. Yum. Odd aftertaste. It's the droogs. What's in your mind, honey? Did you write that book? Yes, we read all this last time. Yep. Okay, we can go around. Look around. Yep. A door. So this scene, you could get like a jump scare, or you could not get a jump scare. There's the Polaroid. I saw this guy in the demo page, so I think we'll see more of this guy. The Polaroid, shoot 3 people. Alright. Just stay. You know, just stay. I mean, you turn around and he's looking. And he's peeking. You know, shit like this gives me the creeps, but also it's really cute. It's like a cat. It's like a cat peeking at you. Just like that. He flashed a grateful smile before returning to the kitchen, clearly pleased with your choice. Creep. Alright. Hi! Not gonna lie, I thought you were going to try to leave. Any reason you decided not to? Yep. He's like, you leave a lot of the times. Like, seriously, though, he's got fucking mad thighs. It's just crazy. Are you curious about, my dear? Why do you have that apron? Glanced down at the pink apron on the... I don't know if we asked for it last time. Oh well. It's almost comical to look at, given the circumstances and the general mood of the entire house. Why do you have that apron? Do you not like it? No, I think it's adorable. I just didn't expect someone like you to wear anything like it. Well, I typically don't. This is the only piece of clothing I own that's like this. You're actually the one that talked me into wearing it. This was before I started losing my memory, right? Yes, that's exactly right. Was it recently? It looks brand new. It's actually been a year since I bought it. It's that spotless. Don't you cook and clean on it every day? Yes. When I bought it, I told myself that if I got it dirty at all, huh? What? I told myself that if I got it dirty at all in any way. That does not make sense to me. Oh, I would have to kill myself on the spot. You know, that's lovely. Yeah. You blink, a little confused. That's nice, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Dinner time. I hope you had a fun day. You're presented with spaghetti? With this mix of the noodles. Dinner. Conflicting textures like you were eating something still alive. Made you feel sick to your stomach. Anything new, honey? The people in the picture, who they? Yeah, people we know. Yep, I was handsome, sure. Very handsome. Yes. Time to go. Lay with me, please. Lay with me. He gets so excited. This is pretty cute. All right. Whoa. All right, this seems new. You and Cole are wandering through a small weekend market. Stalls crowded with handmade goods and the lazy chatter of people enjoying the sun. He is carrying the tote bag while you're carrying nothing but the easy weight of a morning, with nowhere urgent to be. Look at this one. He points at a stall full of novelty aprons, florals, stripes, and one that is so pink it seems to glow. Oh God. It's hideous, I love it. You laugh, stepping closer to touch the frilly design. He plucks the pink apron off the rack and holds it up like a cape. Imagine me in this. Please don't. He grins and then on a sudden impulse slips the apron over his head and ties the strings behind him, making a show of purposely accentuating his weight. His waist! Ugh. Fucking apron lore, yeah. Ta-da, domestic god. You can't help but to smile. Spreads across your face. He looks ridiculous and somehow adorable. You look like you're about to host a baking show. Would you watch? Only if you promise me to let me eat whatever you make. He leans in, apron rustling, eyes bright and teasing. Of course, anything for you. The words land as softer than the joke. For a second, the market noises fade. World narrows to the two of you, and the ridiculous pink fabric between you. You'd wear that just because I said it was cute? If you say it's cute, I'll wear anything. You tilt your head, smile slipping into something warmer. Then wear it at home. I want to see you in it when we make dinner tonight. Cole freezes, and playful mask falling away for a heartbeat. Really? Really, all domestic-like. He laughs, but there's a softness in his eyes that makes your chest ache. All right, if you want me to wear it, I'll buy it. All right. He hands the apron to a vendor with a decisive nod, paying without hesitation, as if the purchase were already sealed between you. Consider it a promise. You open your mouth to respond, but the stalls begin to melt. The chatter of other shoppers distorts. Cole's smile lingers, but the edges blur, smear, melt into a darkness. Tuesday. Monday, eat my ass. Tuesday, eat my ass. Wednesday, sorry, I have it stuck in my... Rise and shine. A familiar voice rings gently in your ears as you blearily open your eyes.
Huh?
Waking up at this time round was less taxing than yesterday. Yeah, one was stim. Me one to stim. We only know this part. Good morning. He's like, whoa, you remember shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. And pour some tears and ad playing right now. Monday, eat my ass. Tuesday, eat my ass. Wednesday, eat my ass. Thursday, eat my ass. Friday, eat my ass. Where's that from? I need to know. Monday, eat my ass. Oh, it's cupcake? Of course it is. Monday, eat my ass sound effect HD. Subscribe for daily SFX.
Monday, eat my ass. Tuesday, eat my ass. Wednesday, eat my ass. Thursday, eat my ass. Friday, eat my ass. Saturday, eat my ass. I really honor.
Okay, so it was cupcake. No wonder, man. Monday, eat my ass. Wait, I can play it on Spotify. Just YouTube won't be able to hear it. Hello, Spotify. Oh, here we go. What about Sunday? I really honor God, so Sunday let you fast. Thank you. Very insightful, Cupcake. Anyways, back to business. Also, I swear, my phone loves to fucking rotate. I'm telling you. Okay. Wait, should it be? I'm adjusting now. like so. That seems fine. I think. All right. Anyway. Good tea. Take a seat at the table, watching the bag of coal as he mechanically made breakfast. Brekkie. And he's like, fucking, damn, the drugs were not working. He's staring at you. Wait. You freeze mid-step. Cole stands at the bottom of the stairs, apron still on, hands clasped tightly in front of him. Can we talk before you wander off? His tone is gentle and he's smiling like before, but there's a strange urgency beneath it. Like he's afraid he'll disappear if he looks away. Talk about what? Just this, you, today. He gestured toward the living room. Come sit with me for a bit, please. Please. Please, we hold hands. Yep, you remembered me. Oh my god, you remembered me. Yep, yes. Hold hands. Yep, yes. Doesn't seem too different from last time. The house. Yes, yeah, we up it up. Tell me about you. Oh, I'm not about interesting. Oh. Yep. Date questions. Wait. Favorite color is red. Favorite animals are boobs. Season is winter time. Thank you. What happened to me? Nothing. You got sick. You kept forgetting things. Should take you to the hospital. Because you begged me not to. Tuesday, eat my ass. Normal looking sandwich. Yum. Nothing. Oh, we can grab a fork now. Been thought of a boarded door upstairs. Yep. Yeah, Mina's getting immune to the drugs. Need something, my dear? Do you miss going outside? I don't think I read that. He paused mid-scrub, shoulders tensing just slightly. Outside is complicated. People would stare. They'd judge and ask questions. But with you, I didn't mind it as much. So yes, I miss it, but not as much as I'd miss you. Okay. Full name. He paused thoughtfully. My full name. It's been a long time since I've said it out loud. Call is low-key more comforting to hear. But if you really want to know, start calling. Kwong start calling. What a fuck-ass name. Why do you love me? He looked a bit surprised at the question, not exactly expecting you to say that. Hummed softly, eyes drifting to the sink as he pondered how to verbalize the sheer weight of what he felt for you. You fell asleep here last time, yeah. Would it be shallow to say because you're human? I was initially drawn to you with general attraction. Regular human stuff. He paused, fingers stilling in the soapy water. But then you made the attempt to really get to know me. His voice softened, almost reverent. You made me feel real. You don't know how rare it is for someone like me. Dinner, right? I forgot. I had a goblet. Egg in me. Damn. Yeah, egg. Got a message? Oh. We're good. Yeah, I get the impression that this guy was never human? I don't know. I'm not sure. I love you for you, I mean that. Flirtatiously knocks over paper towels with my big fat ass. You take a subtle step back, bumping the roll of paper to the towels off the counter with your shoulder. It hits the floor with a soft thud. I bet that Cole was giving Boner raw meat and Boner was developing words in his brain. Right, I forgot what I named Big Boner Man for Big Boner Man in the game. My favorite character, Big Boner Man. He bends down to pick it up, immediately unbothered in the slightest. You're lucky you're cute. Alright, we got the fork. Get the fork. Best MC in history of visual novels, yeah. Turn around as he placed the paper towels back on the counter. Oh, no problems, honey. Accidents happen. He wastes no time to hurry upstairs. Alright. Fork found in kitchen. Storage room. Small, dusty, quiet. Yup. Big Boner Man, honey. What if Cole became non-human because MC was sick or something? Maybe. It's time for dinner. Oh, hello. Dinner smells like spaghetti once again. Tony feels off. Cole stands at the stove, shoulders low, movements slow and unfocused. Cole? Hello, honey. Dinner's almost ready. His voice is soft in a way that doesn't sound like him. Are you okay? Yeah, just tired. He tries to smile, but it doesn't reach his eyes. You sit as he sets a plate in front of you and then lowers himself over the kitchen table once more. Dinner is quiet, not tense, just muted. Sorry, I'm not very talkative tonight. It's okay. He gives a small, grateful nod. I'll be better after some sleep, that's all. Something about the way he says it makes your stomach twist. When you're finished, he stands and gathers the plates. You can go rest, I'll clean up. You sure? Yeah, go on. He turns back to the sink, the soft clatter of dishes echoing through the dim kitchen. You watch him for a moment longer. Something is wrong. He just won't say what. You crawl into bed, alone at the time, exhaustion. Yeah, we did all this. Blah, blah. He's like, yep. We hear little sounds. No, Zeke, listen to me. Breeze. Zeke? That's like the guy in the picture. In the Polaroid with like the 3 humans. You inch closer, careful not to make the floor creak. I know what time it is, I know. No, I didn't tell him anything. I wouldn't do that. His tone sharpens, not angry, but scared. Zeke, please tell me you can figure something out. But doses need to be higher. Big Boner's been remembering things now. You know how dangerous that could get, don't you? And a pause. Can't hear what's being said on the other end, barely being able to make out what Cole's saying himself. Please, if not for Big Boner Man, do it for me. Your heart pounds. You take another step. Then, floor creaks quietly. Whispering stops. Silence. You don't move, you don't breathe. I'll call you back. See you soon. Shit. Footsteps, quiet jingles of a key struggling in a lock. You dart back towards your room, slipping inside just as the hallway light flicks on. You crawl into bed and pull a blanket up to your chin, pretending to be asleep. The doorknob rattles. Your breath catches, but it doesn't open. After a long moment, you hear Cole's footsteps retreating down the hall. The house falls silent again. You stare at the ceiling, wide awake, the darkness pressing in around you. Get the frickin' floor. What had he meant by see you soon? You thought he couldn't leave the house. You don't sleep again for a long time. On Wednesday, eat my ass. Bang. This should be a you. You wake up to a start and you're immediately plunged into a state of panic. Bang. Bang. There was the disturbing sound of a blunt force hitting the wall every now and then. I think he's fucking hammering that shit up again. But aside from that, you quickly came to a realization that you couldn't move your fingers. Your hands are taped up. Gave us mitten hands. You can't move them anymore. You try to struggle against the tight bindings to no avail. Bang, 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 bang. You flinch at the sound of harsh banging coming from the hallway. You struggle to sit up, the sticky bits of the messy tape job catching on the fabric as you slid your feet off the side of the bed. There was a brief pause in the banging as the shuffle of your feet on the floor of your bedroom before a rush of footsteps approached your door. Sorry. You instinctively take a step backwards. You palm helplessly at the round doorknob, unable to use your dexterity to open the door. I mean, it's just like using mittens. It shouldn't be that hard to open the door. He slams the door open, bursting in with a hammer in hand, a wild look in his eyes. Good morning, big boner man. You step backwards further. The back of your knees brushing up against your bed once more at the sight of the figure you have familiarized yourself with looming past your doorframe with a hammer in hand. Oh, this? My hammer? He glanced down at the tool in his grasp, his dark fingers wrapped around the handle too comfortably for your liking. Oh, far too comfortably. Okay, this CG is kind of like cutesy looking. He smiled, slowly tugging the hammer behind his back, the instability in his eyes glinting unnervingly. I was just about finished anyways, honey. He suddenly crowds you on the bed, leaning down with the hammer still behind his back. Come on, I'll help you downstairs. The tape is slippery. Oh, I guess, yeah. It kind of looks like duct tape. Well, duct tape isn't that slippery. I don't know. We'll just believe it. He was eager to take one of your bound hands in his, hastily leading you out of your room and downstairs. Cole looked happy to be the one in control of the situation. He was off. Way off. So much so, it was concerning. He smiled widely as he sat you down in your seat, scurrying to put the hammer down on the kitchen counter and hastily throwing on his apron before taking his place leaned over the table. He plants his elbow arms on the table, leaning in very, very close. His breath is uneven, his eyes bright with a kind of frantic relief. There, see. Woo!
Did I jump scare you?
Everything's
Yeah, I bet
fine
I did.
now, just as it was. His voice is soft, but the softness feels stretched thin, like a thread pulled too tight. Oh, let's see here. Oh, it remembers my surveys. Yay. Why are my fingers taped up? You got you. Oh my god. Things have been a bit unsafe around here, you know. Are you upset with me? He stills momentarily. For an instant, he doesn't blink, doesn't breathe, just stares. Upset? He repeats the word like it's foreign. No, sweetheart, I'm not upset. He suddenly gets serious, lowering his voice. If I was upset, you'd know. A chill crawls down your spine. He exhales shakily, rubbing his face with one hand like he was just as exhausted as you were. I'm not upset. I'm just tired, and I don't want to scare you anymore. He reaches out, brushing his thumb over your taped fingers. Let's just not do that again. His smile is gentle. His eyes are not. Let's have breakfast, okay? A good fresh start. He turns back to the counter, humming under his breath. That same melody from the past 2 days. Okay, that's still. You watch him move around the kitchen. He isn't cooking bacon or eggs like usual. Instead, he reaches for a box of cereal in the cabinet under the silverware. Cereal? Something simple. Something easy on your stomach. He pours the cereal into a bowl, adds milk and stirs it with a spoon all casual-like. Then brings the bowl to the table. He sets it down in front of you, with a bright, expectant smile. Cole, I can't eat with my hands. He cuts you off with a soft laugh. I know. That's why I made something I can feed you. You tense up. You'd even taken the freedom to feed yourself from you. You had completely shattered his trust. Now everything was under his control again. He scoops up a spoonful of cereal, holding it up with a tenderness that feels horribly out of place as he held the spoon to your mouth. Open up, sweetheart. My cereal? You never make cereal. His eyes narrowed a bit. Question time is over, honey. He nudges the spoon towards your mouth again. Eat. You hesitate, then open your mouth. Good job. He feeds you slowly, spoonful by spoonful, watching your face with an intensity that makes your skin prickle. His eyes follow every swallow, tracing the curve of your throat as he continued to smile approvingly. See? This is nice. Just us. No running around, no secrets. Cole. Shh, eat first, talk after. He scoops another spoonful, bringing it to your lips. You can't tell if he's trying to comfort you or keep you quiet. He scoops another spoonful, but his hand trembles. Just barely. You almost miss it. Okay. Keep eating. You open your mouth, accepting the next bite. I know this is scary. You're being very brave. He sets the bowl aside once the cereal he had poured was gone, brushing your hair with gentle fingers. You know I love you, right? I will always take care of you. Cole cleared the table with a giddy feeling about him. He set the bowl aside, the bowl and spoon in the sink. Clearly he was delighted, even as he spoke. Also, please don't try to undo the tape. Cole chirped, his voice suddenly airy. His eyes flicked down to your taped fingers as the adhesive stark and ugly against your skin. If I find out you've been picking at that tape or trying to wiggle your way out of my care, we'll have to find something a bit more permanent than tape to keep those hands still. He beamed, a warning delivered with the same cadence one might use to tell a child not to touch a hot stove. I gotta take more inhaling breaks, holy shit. The air. Whoa. It was the contrast that made the hair on your arms stand up. The genuine radiating affection in his expression, paired with the implied threat of further restraint. He stepped back, humming that same haunting melody again, his apron now folded neatly and tucked away. Cole's grip on your arm was firm, a constant reminder that your orbit now centered entirely around him. Let's get settled in the living room, honey. Cole murmured, his voice regaining that sing-songing quality that always felt like it was making a jagged edge. He steered you into a living room with a lightness in his step, his hand a constant guiding weight on your elbow. He settled you onto a plush fabric of a sofa, the cushions sighing beneath your weight. For a moment he just stood there, gazing down at you with an expression of such raw, starving adoration that it felt more oppressive than the tape on your fingers. It's far too quiet in here, don't you think? He asked, tilting his head. A home needs a heartbeat, and this room is far too breathless. He leaned in, pressing a quick, dry kiss to your cheek that held the lingering sensation of coldness. Stay right there. You can look around at things here, but please don't go anywhere. I'm going to find my record player. I believe I left it in the hall closet downstairs during the last spring cleaning. Some music will settle your nerves, and perhaps mine as well. With a final lingering pat on your shoulder, he retreated, his footsteps receding behind the stairs. There was the sound of a door opening and closing, and Cole's footsteps descending. You didn't know there was a basement. Without his constant presence, the living room felt less like a sanctuary and more like a well-decorated waiting room for something inevitable. You shifted your gaze, scanning the room from the safety of a sofa. The coffee table sat within arm's reach, bearing a small, precarious stack of Polaroids. I've got fucking gas in my throat. I swallowed air, man. I swallowed air. They were haphazardly piled in this white border of yellowing at the edges, capturing frozen slivers of a life you couldn't recall, and you weren't around for. A few feet to your right, 2 frames rested there, but they offered no comfort. One lay face down as if the memory within had been deemed too painful to behold. Beside it sat a neat family photo. It seemed normal, save for the faces of the parents that had been meticulously torn away. Jagged white paper remained where their faces should have been. What are you most curious about? Nothing, apparently. Well, I guess this doesn't have anything. I wonder... Wait. Can you click on the things in the background? I don't know if I could. Wait, maybe I could actually. Let's just see what this is. Why were you using a hammer? What were you doing? Fixing things. With a hammer? He laughs a short, wheezy sound that doesn't match his expression. Well, yes, that's typically what hammers do, sweetheart. After all, you sure did a number on the storage room. Crap. You hadn't covered your tracks, but a part of you hoped Cole wouldn't get too suspicious. By the looks of his demeanor, he's less than impressed. I can only imagine what things you found in there. You're frozen. He knew. He definitely knew. But I guess it's my own fault. I never told you that you couldn't go in there, I suppose. Your stomach twists. Well, now you know. It's okay. I forgive you. His smile widening again. Right. How the fuck do I load? Skip. It's okay. All right, yes. No skip, no more. What is this? Ooh. Okay. Oh, wow. It was hard to discern what exactly you were looking at. Was it a wedding? You glanced at the family photo, where 2 people had their faces torn off as well. The photo in your hands clearly was much more aged. Maybe it's his parents' wedding photo. Why did he have it? The rhythmic thumping of footsteps echoed from the depths of the house, growing louder and more certain as Cole ascended the stairs back towards the living room. He cradled a modest, vintage record player against his chest like a prized infant, a few vinyl sleeves tucked carefully under his arm. There was a slight, pleased flush to his pale cheeks, and he walked with a light, rhythmic bounce in his step that made him look almost adorably domestic. A man returning from a successful errand in his home. I found it, he chirped, his voice airy and bright. He moved a space among his haunting Polaroids to set down the machine. He handled the equipment with a level of tenderness that bordered on reverence, his long rubbery fingers delicately sliding a record from his sleeves. He didn't look at you immediately, too absorbed in the ritual of a needle meeting the groove, his expression one of serene, uncomplicated contentment. As the first notes of a slow, melancholic piano piece drifted into the room, Cole finally looked up. The music seemed to soften his posture. The silence of the house was gone, replaced by a soft melody that you quickly recognized to be the song he often hummed under his breath. Though the music felt less like a comfort and more like a curtain being drawn over the exits. Better, isn't it? His voice barely whispers over the piano. The atmosphere is everything, Big Boner Man. It transforms a house into a sanctuary. He stepped closer, the distance between you closing slowly. He didn't touch you this time, but the way he lingered just outside your personal space felt like a claim. You look so thoughtful. What's on your mind, my love? I hope it's alright, but I looked at your framed photos. Oh, which one? His eyes trailed to a fireplace mantel, noticing the photo that originally was face down was propped up again, and his smile slowly faded. The older-looking one. I see. He hesitated before standing to lower the picture frame once more. He just slowly fucking... Okay. Why is it lowered? He looked away briefly, something unreadable yet pain flashing in his void-like eyes. It kind of hurts to look at. He murmured, almost under his breath. My entire childhood. This photo was everything I imagined love to be. He looked sadly nostalgic, his fingers tracing the edge of a lowered frame. Sometimes I dream about what our wedding would look like. He turns back to you, smiling. And every single time, I imagine it just like this picture. It was a mistake for me to have it. Who are the people? My mother and father. He murmured softly. It was from her wedding day. My grandmother took a photo and framed it for him. Tell me more, tell me more. He smiled sheepishly over her shoulder. It's nothing special, really. I'm sure I'd bore you. I still want to know. To be very honest, I took it from her house when we trailed off briefly, but I left. Why steal it if it belonged to your parents? Cole sighed, pausing for a moment as if gathering thoughts. We never had a very strong relationship with each other. That's including my parents' marriage. When I was younger, I would beg my mother to tell me the story of her and my father's wedding day all the time. I loved love. It was a beautiful thing. He turned, slowly returning to your space. But it was also delicate, easily shattered. That's why my mother's happiness didn't last for too long. Cole suddenly had a far-away look in his eyes. I guess that's kind of a reason why I hold on to the love I have so desperately. His attention was suddenly redirected at you. I'm doing this the only way I know how, after all. My life was filled with people leaving me. Cole's gaze was heavy once again. But you won't leave, will you? So he's got abandonment issues. Okay. The soft music of a record was like an audible representation of Cole's emotions. Of course not. Cole's eyes shimmered softly with something hopelessly soft. Of course. He shakily grasped your sleeves, slowly undoing the tape and bringing your hand to his face. Oh. Oh. He gently nuzzled into your palm. We're very captivated. Yes. Mildly suggestive scene incoming. What? Okay, well that should be fine for... If it's just mildly suggestive, it should be fine. Fucking... sex incoming warning. Jesus. I've never seen a visual novel do that. Cole practically melted to her touch, inhaling the scent of your skin deeply, reverently, worshipfully. Of course, he whispered breathlessly again. My perfect, wonderful big boner man. He pressed a soft, tentative kiss to the top of your ring finger. His eyes met yours, as if searching for a sign of any resistance, even as he gently took the tip of your finger between his lips. When no rejection came, he puts your fingers in his mouth? The inside of his mouth was warm. He was incredibly warm everywhere, his hands, his skin, even his mouth. You could feel his teeth gently press into the base of your finger, right where a ring would sit. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay, freakster. His hand slowly trailed down to the back of yours, his other keeping your wrist steady. His eyes were foggy now, as if there was a wall of restraint crumbling before you. Cole had fully withdrawn now, your finger now warm from his tongue, was cooling against the air due to the saliva. His front teeth scraped along the top of your ring finger before coming to rest on the base of your nail bed. You tried to pull away now, but his grip was firmer than you expected. Cole, I knew he was Throat King. Yeah, this shit got freaky. I didn't expect that. I was expecting, like, more gore. Okay. You murmured softly, your other still taped hand on his shoulder now, trying to ease him off, but it was no use. His eyes looked wild. It was a terrifying switch of demeanor. His teeth began pressing down your nail. Oh. Okay. Well, I called it. No. Cole. You tried again, trying to tug yourself away. Cole, please, that's enough. Well, see, I called it. I was like, oh, I was expecting gore. Here we go. We're getting gore. But it's censored, so it's okay, guys. Cole completely tore your nail off your nail bed. His face was shadowed by his hair as he pressed forward, using his height to push you down, his knee pressing down in your stomach. Licking his lips of your blood, he went on to rip the nails off all your fingers. His upper hand gripped tightly at your upper wrist, keeping you from resisting. Okay, freakster. Sometime between him mangling your fingertips and your screams of agony, you lose consciousness, going numb. You'd never been so glad to stop feeling in your entire life. Wednesday eat by ass? You could feel a slight pressure on your hands, a light, rhythmic tightening around the tips of your fingers. You tried to flex your hand, but the movement felt distant, as if your nerves were muffled by a thick layer of wool. As your eyes blinked open. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's okay, well, it's censored. It's censored. Well, maybe the font is, like, kind of gross. Anyway, as your eyes blinked open, the ceiling of the bedroom drifted into focus. A familiar view from your bed offering a deceptive sense of security. Cole was hovering over you. He was leaning in close, his movements slow and deliberate as he wound a fresh strip of white linen around your fingertips. Every so often, his gaze would flicker up to you, his eyes wide and brimming with a desperate, watery kind of sorrow. Oh, I'm sorry I ate your finger. He looked less like a man and more like a child who had broken a precious toy and was terrified it couldn't be glued back together. As you shifted, a phantom sensation sparked in your fingertips. Not a sharp pain, but a dull, pulsing void, You looked down at your hands. They were cocooned in neat bandages, but the memory of the morning began to bleed back through a fog. You remembered the simple conversations, the weight of his presence, and then the sudden, sharp intensity of his focus shifting to your hands. There had been a hunger in his eyes then, a strange, starving need. You don't fucking say he ate my finger. Your nail tech suddenly munching on your fingernails? It's like the Tooth Fairy, you know? Instead of them taking your teeth, they take your fingernails. Guys, this is a really cursed thought. Okay, imagine if fingernails worked like teeth, and you shed your fingernails like you would baby teeth. I'm sorry for giving you that visual. I'm really sorry, but it's just a cursed thought. Like the entire nail comes off and there's like a new one behind it. Ugh. I did that once. Yeah. He had torn them away like an animal, a slow consumption of keratin and skin that was less about getting fed and more about merging together. Swallowing the pieces of you as if incorporating your very essence into his own body. You're awake. Cole whispered, his voice cracking. He didn't pull his hand away. Instead, he gently pressed a kiss to the back of your bandaged wrist. Oh, my sweet, precious love. Please forgive me. Cole's voice was a jagged shard of glass, barely holding together. He didn't look at you with the wildness from before. Instead, he looked as though he were the one pinned down, trembling under the weight of your silence. He shifted closer, his eyes searching yours for a flicker of a warmth that had been there before the hunger took him. He tried to pull your hand away, but the movement was sluggish, the numbness acting like a heavy cast. The memory of a sudden sharp snap of your nails being peeled away, and the way he had looked at you as he swallowed the pieces surged back. A wave of nausea rolled through your stomach, and you instinctively recoiled, pressing your back against the headboard. Don't touch me, Cole. Your voice sounded foreign and dry, and very angry. You started at first, trying to create distance, but you continued on. I'm tired. So damn tired. Of everything. The memories. The confusion. The lying. This is hell. Who in the world was I before in life to deserve all this? The words seemed to hit him like a physical blow. Cole's shoulders hunching forward, his expression twisting into a mask of absolute devastation. He didn't get any closer, but he froze, his hands hovering in the air between you, palms open and trembling. I know it's hard for you. It's hard for me too. I know it's unfair. You fucking crying blood? He looked desperate, his pupil pin pricks staring at you with a longing for understanding, connection. There was a redness clustering at the bottom of his eye. Was that blood? Was he crying blood? That's what I was saying. I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't know what happens to me. I couldn't control it, I promise I couldn't. Please forgive me. He keeps tugging at your sleeve as if willing your forgiveness into truth. My heart, my love, my life, please forgive me. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I promise to stop looking at me like that. I pity you. I mean, it seems like, you know, maybe his ghostly urges took over or something like that. And maybe you forgetting is also like part of your protection. Hey, because this guy is a little bit of a freakster. You know, I don't know, something like that. Pity. Whoa. Okay. What to do with yourself? What kind of twisted part of you wanted to see and understand him so badly? Was it how pathetic he is? How worthless he made himself look just for your sake? Just what was it that either of you gained from any of this? But as Cole insists on keeping you here so firmly. Alright. After a few moments of silence, Cole finally retreated without a word, gently shutting the bedroom door behind him with an empty look in his eyes. For several minutes, he didn't move. He stayed pressed against the headboard, staring at the door, listening to the muffled sounds of a house settling around you. Pulsing heat in your fingertips intensified, but numbness receding to reveal a sharp, stinging reality. You looked down at the white linen bandages, now feeling less like a medical care and more like a set of shackles. The room felt different now. The soft lighting and the curated comfort of a bed felt like a stage set. A fragile facade designed to distract you from the fact that you were a prisoner in a house built for secrets and dishonesty. You knew Cole was still out there, likely hovering just beyond the door or pacing in the hallway, his grief and obsession swirling like a current beneath the floorboards. He wanted you to be a version of yourself that he could understand. A version that forgave him because you had no other choice. You laid back down, letting the ache of the week ease you back to sleep. Wednesday, eat my ass. The silence of the house usually felt like a blanket, but tonight, it just felt like a veil. You woke up to a rhythmic, gritty scraping that echoed up through the floorboards. You lay still for a long time, staring at the ceiling, listening to the cadence of a noise. Scrape, swirl, crush. Scrape, swirl, crush. It wasn't until you heard a soft knocking at the front door did you finally snap to alertness. A cold curiosity, sharper than your fear, nudged you out of bed. You crept out of your bedroom door, your feet finding the cold spots on the hardwood to avoid the creaks. From the top of the stairs you saw his tendrils, moving to open the door. Slowly peered down the stairs, careful to not be seen. Is that how he opens the door? Cole was sitting at the table, though the chair you usually sat at was repositioned. He was using a mortar and pestle, the heavy stone bowl grinding something white and brittle into a fine chalky powder. You watched the way his shoulders shifted, with tension in his frame suggesting a level of concentration that bordered on desperation. When the door unlocked, another person opened the front door from the other side. Is that fucking guy? Where were you? You're late. Your eyes widened at the sight of a familiarly unfamiliar man entering the house. Tall, dark-skinned man with long blonde wigs, holding a paper bag of what looked like to be groceries. I'm sorry. His voice was low, lower than Cole's, but with a consistent, exhausted tone. He got held up at work. He set the bag down at the table next to Cole, beginning to quietly unload the items. This week has been so difficult. Cole murmured, going back to quietly crushing the pills. Big Boner Man is upset with me. I keep messing up. The man moves around the kitchen, with as much precision as Cole does, tucking a loaf of bread in a cabinet, placing a fresh carton of eggs in the refrigerator. Cole continues to catch up in detail of the events of the past few days, expressing his feelings and thoughts and things he had kept secret in front of you. What really caught your eye was the newly filled bottles of pills he slowly pulled out at the end. The same ones Cole was crushing. What did those pills do? Was Cole feeding you them? Just think that everything is going to end really soon. Cole murmured, indicating the last of his thoughts. Doesn't this feel like a rising action? Until the big thing happens that decides how the rest of our lives play out. The other man just nods his head. It was clear he wasn't a very talkative guy. What you hadn't seen coming was a small white handkerchief he pulled out of his pocket, along with a small bottle of something clear. He poured some onto the cloth, slowly walking behind Cole's line of sight, as he continued to murmur quietly to himself. I'm sure you're right. He hummed before pressing the cloth to Cole's mouth and nose. He squeaked with surprise, struggling for just a moment before immediately slumping forward. Oh, damn. Okay. His floating strands of hair slowly began to droop and fall, though some stayed connected to the ceiling. Oof. The other man sighed quietly, tossing the cloth into the sink and looking down at his passed-out friend. Damn, his music. What really shocked you was when he began speaking again. I didn't mean for you to see that. I was planning on waking you up myself, but I guess this is fine too. He turned around to look directly at where you were sitting on the stairs. Come on, let's talk. Your heart hammered against your ribs. For a long moment you didn't move, your grip tightening on the banister as you stared back at the man who had just completely knocked out the guy keeping you in his house. The shock of seeing Cole, usually so poised, slumped over the table like a broken doll, was jarring. But it was a man's gaze that anchored you. His eyes weren't harsh like Cole's, but tired, weighted with awareness that felt relatable. Slowly, you descended the stairs. As you entered the kitchen, sharp chemical scent of chloroform still lingered in the air. Fucking chloroform that bitch. Damn, okay. You stopped a few feet away from him, your eyes darting from the unconscious form of Cole to the man who had just played the role of the infiltrator. I'm Zeke, he said. His voice a calm rumble but didn't match his actions. He didn't move towards you. He didn't look like he really wanted to. Cole's old friend. He gestured vaguely towards the passed-out figure of Cole. Sorry about the dramatics. He doesn't like hearing things he doesn't want to, and he's real stubborn. You looked at the knocked-over mortar and pestle, the white powder still clinging to the stone, and then back to the pill bottles. The realization that your daily recovery was probably a curative chemical haze that hit you like an epiphany. You turned back to Zeke, who was already nodding slowly like he knew what you had been put the pieces together. I'm not actually sick, am I? Oh, we're not sick? Okay. He slowly shook his head no. He's feeding me the pills to help me forget things, isn't he? He slowly nods again, his lips pressed into a tight line. The writing is like, it likes to point out things that you very obviously figure out yourself. But it's fine. It's maybe it's for comical flavor, you know. Wait, I need to lube up my throat with some tea again. Somehow I'm not surprised at the outcome. Yeah. So now I'm just stuck with like, what if he's just like a weird ghostly entity or something? I don't know. I mean, it makes sense because this is like a kind of a weird, possessive, ghostly boyfriend scenario. So he glanced at Cole, his expression softening into something like pity as he rubbed the back of his neck. Okay, detail. He thinks he's saving you, in his own twisted way. But the truth is, he's just terrified of you running away from him when you remember everything he's done. Which you absolutely should. He's as irredeemable gets. But that's why I'm here, big boner man. You blinked. Huh? I'm getting you out of here. But we can't do it now. There's still some things I had to do. Whip around at Cole, still very much unconscious at his kitchen table, and back at Zeke with a dumbfounded look. Why not now? It's a long story. Zeke sighed, walking towards his table once more. But I suppose we do have all night. He stared at Cole's body with an unsure expression. He slowly dug his hand into Cole's pocket, pulling out a key. The key! He hesitated for a moment before leaning down to hoist up his friend under an arm like an animal. Okay. He looked stupid. They both did. He stared blankly at you with no words. Didn't know what exactly it was he was waiting for. You squint your eyes a little, making a face. He shifts Cole around, grunting softly as he slings him over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes instead. Okay. Alright. Alright, Mr. Leg. Wow. Cole escaped from the back rooms. The back rooms. He stares at you. He stares at you again, as if silently asking if this was better. You make an incredulous expression, shrugging your shoulders. He shrugged his own, turning towards the stairs of Cole, slung heavily on his arm. Zeke navigated the stairs with a rhythmic, heavy thud after flicking on the lights. Cole's limp body bouncing slightly against his shoulder with every step. It was a surreal image, the domestic terror of a house reduced to a piece of luggage being hauled upstairs. You follow close behind, your curiosity overriding the lingering fear. Your footsteps light and hurried as you try to keep pace with a taller man. As Zeke fumbled with the key and the padlock with one hand, you try to slip past Zeke to see the inside of his room, but surprisingly firm arms suddenly barred your path. It wasn't a shove, just a firm, steady boundary that halted your momentum. Wait here, please. Zeke's voice was barely a vibration. You watched from the hallway, listening to the muffled sounds of Cole being dropped onto a mattress. A moment later, the door clicked shut, and Zeke reappeared, leaning his back against the wall and crossing his arms over his chest. The dim hallway light cast deep shadows across his face, making him look like someone who had spent far too many nights dealing with things that shouldn't exist. All right, Zeke said, his gaze scanning your face. You've got 1,000 questions. I can see them spinning in your head. Start off with the big one. Why are you in my house? Where's Phoebe? Who are you really? What do the pillars do? We know what the pillars do. Why are you in my house? Zeke laughed out a dry, huffing sound that might have been a laugh if it weren't so devoid of human. Technically, this isn't your house, he corrected softly. It's just a place where Cole decided you'd be the safest. Which, as you probably noticed by the medication and the locked doors, is his way of saying, where can I keep you under my thumb? You said you were friends. If you're friends, why are you knocking him out and sneaking around? Zeke's gaze drifted towards the closed bedroom door. We were, a long time ago, before Cole decided that love meant this. He doesn't see people as people anymore. He didn't just want your affection, big boner man. He wanted your autonomy. He wanted to be the only thing you remember, the only person you need. Those pills don't just cause memory loss. They prune the parts of your mind that make you want to leave. Oh. The revelation made your heart drop to your feet. Every kind gesture Cole had made over the last few days, careful meals, the soft words, the obsessive attention, suddenly felt like an elaborate performance. He looked at Zeke, really looking at him, noticing the way he didn't seem surprised by any of this. What, so is this coming from some sort of savior complex? Savior complex? You must be joking. It's a place of concern, Bird. Where's Phoebe? Cole mentioned Phoebe. You asked, your voice trembling. The photo. Cole said we were all friends once. Where is she? You're here to get me out. Is she already gone? Zeke's gaze dropped to the floor. The exhaustion in his eyes looked like grief. He didn't answer immediately, silence stretching until the distant hum of the refrigerator downstairs sounded like a scream. Phoebe was the first to realize that Cole's devotion was actually a hunger. She's dead, was all he said. Oh damn. are you? Zeke shifted his weight, his shoulder leaning harder into the wall as if physical pressure helped him hold back words. Coward. I'm someone who waited too late to finally do something. He looked at you with a strange sort of warmth. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I know you don't know more about cold things you do. I've been weaning you off the medication by emptying half the bottles and filling them back up with duds. The air in the hallway seemed to thin. Oops. Every time you felt a flicker of clarity. Every time the fog had lifted just enough to make you question the locks on the doors that had been him. I know you're probably really confused, and I'm sorry. I'm doing this for you and for Cole. This obsession he has of you is ruining you both. Eventually, you'd overdose on the pills and he'd die of starvation. He can't sustain himself on the energy of a dying mind for long. Oh? I care about you too much to let that happen, okay? Do not for a moment. Slowly digesting the words. Any day now, Cole wants to be able to keep up that form for much longer. Oh, won't be able to keep... My fucking reading is, like, degrading. Any day now, Cole won't be able to keep up that form for much longer. It's been slipping out of his control more and more every day, and if he doesn't eat... Zeke trailed off, his voice dropping to a whisper. Bottom line is, I don't want that to happen. I don't know how you feel about any of this, but I'm feeling selfish here. I can't help myself. You just need to trust me. What do the pills do? Zeke let out a long, slow breath. Oh, that time. More tea for me. More tea. Wham, 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 wham. Oh! A relief every time I take a sip of my tea. Holy shit. I'm so goopy. I'm so full of goop, guys. And a big stretch too. Ooh. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh my god. Oh. I'll stand up too. You know what? I'll stand up too. Yeah, this game is going in an interesting direction. I wonder if, like, when the game finishes, like, officially finishes, we'll be able to have an ending where we kind of save Cole in a way or something. If it's even possible. I mean, hey. I'll take whatever ending I get, but I don't know. I just like Ghost Main. Sorry. Like, I'm not into yandere, but if we're talking about like a monster or like a ghost, I can forgive it. Whenever it's like a person I get like, even if it's like fiction, I get like kind of turned off. I'm like, nah, I'm not into the shit, man. All right. Welcome back, guys. For those who got ads, hi. Let's continue. You're sort of an eraser. You target the short-term memories and the emotional triggers that keep you grounded in who you are. Why would he do that? Why would he want me to forget everything? Zeke's expression remained the same. Because Call is a rotting monster. Yikes. Oh. I wasn't being mean. He's literally a monster and he's literally rotting. Figured. He paused but did something unexpected. He wiggled his hair? Hold on. Hold on.
Ladies, I'm trying to do my work today. Leave me alone type shift.
Shake your dress.
Ladies, come on. You know, you see me doing my work type shift. So if I shake my dress, will you leave me alone type shift?
Yeah.
All right, for the one time, for the one time.
That's all I could think about. He has wigs, but like still. Shake your dress. Ladies. Anyway. We moved independently of each other, writhing like snakes for only an instant before it stopped. Oh, okay. Creatures like him, creatures like me, we can't be exposed to humans for too long in that state without things starting to degrade. You start to go insane. You start to lose your grip on reality, your identity, and your will, as you were doing. The only ways he thought he could prevent the crazy was to make you forget. If you didn't remember the things that were triggering the breakdown, he thought you could stay here with him. He looked at you, his eyes weighted with profound sadness. He did want to help you, big boner man. He just went crazy along the way. So he can literally shake his hair like snakes. That's damn. Okay. So he's also not human. Okay. Zeke gently pats your head. It was a sort of awkward gesture, but it felt nice. It wasn't a touch that demanded anything from you. You should head to sleep. I'll be gone when you wake up, but I won't be far. He glanced down at the storage room. It would be better if you had your phone, though. I guess I'll have to deal with that, too. He murmured softly to himself. Guess I'm busy tonight. He watched as you returned to your room before heading downstairs to discard of the pills. The hallway light was turned off and the house was quiet once again. End of demo. Thank you for playing. Wow. Load. Was it this? No. No, wait. Load. Oh yeah, this shit. There's the Schmolleroids. Oh. Okay, each photo is years apart, but it all seems to be from the same camera. Is that a bird? That's cool. Okay. Boogs. Okay. So baby schmaybe, high school. Adults. Okay. He comes back. Found it. Tell me about those photos. I can try. He looks at the scattered Polaroids again, his eyes tracing each one like her pieces of a puzzle only he understands. They're snapshots of different times of my life. He taps one of his knuckle. Some of these were taken before I met you, way before. He smiles faintly as he glances at a photo of him, Zeke, and Phoebe. All of these are very special to me. I suppose I wanted to look at them again. How old are those photos? Pretty old. He says it with a strange softness. Some are from when I was barely 6 years old. Some are from my high school years. He picks up one of the older ones, one where he looks innocent and curious with makeup smudged all over his face. This one was taken before my parents really started to drift away from me. I had just found one of my father's old cameras, and I was really excited. I was always different, even as a little kid. He doesn't say what changed, just what things did. Cole lets out a slow breath, grounding himself. Thank you for spending time with me. Oh! We spent a few more moments together, quietly existing over each other as Cole switched out the record a few more times. We exchanged memories for time, speaking fondly of experiences you had no memory of. Eventually, he got out to prepare lunch, like any other day. You'd follow after your boyfriend hovering around the kitchen. I want to bother him, but there really wasn't much else to do. Make something. Oh, whoa! Wait! wait, this is new! Cole chirped, reaching for his apron, but pausing halfway to respond. Would you mind making me something other than a sandwich? He leaned over the table towards where you stood. You don't like it? I don't know, I could use something different every now and then. He shrugged. Cole's face was hard to read for a moment before he smiled widely. I'd love to. Cole's voice was steady over the rhythmic tapping of a knife hitting a cutting board. A lot of people have told me the silence of the house was eerie since it was usually so empty, but I find it clarifying. The scent of a toasted sourdough and melted cheese began to drift through the air. It was a domestic smell, something that belonged in a cozy cottage, not in a place where the doors were padlocked and windows were boarded up. You watched him through the doorway, his movements fluid and precise, the pink apron he wore contrasting sharply with the intensity of his focused gaze. Lunch is almost ready, he added, his tone shifting into that warm, honeyed cadence that always made you forget, for a split second, that you were a prisoner of his affection. He plated the grilled cheese with precision, cutting the sandwich into 2 perfect triangles. He set a bowl of tomato soup beside it. As he sat down at the small wooden table, the silence he had praised felt heavier than usual. He slid the plate toward you, the golden brown crust of a sandwich glistening under the kitchen light. Pretty plating, aye? He poked the sandwich, the cheese stretching in a satisfying gooey string. Upgraded sandwich, the cheese pull. I was just thinking that you're very precise, even with the food. Everything is always so symmetrical. Cole let out a soft, humming laugh, leaning his chin on his hand as he watched you take your first bite. Precision is a form of love, don't you think? To care for the smallest detail is to care for the whole. Plus, I used to be a chef. The conversation drifted, circling around the mundane. Cole was in particularly good mood, his topics light and his voice airy. What kind of cheese is this? You had asked between bites. It was decadent, salty, but not too salty. It's cheddar and Gruyere, Cole responded easily. The last in my fridge, actually. I don't typically buy cheese that much anymore. Gruyere. Gruyere. That's what I said. He leaned into the playful banter that almost masked all the things tucked away. It was easy to lose yourself in the warmth of your room. Feelings of being cherished by someone who noticed every minor detail about you. However, as the meal went down, the air shifted. Cole didn't move to clear plates. Instead, he stayed leaned in, his eyes scanning your face with an intensity that felt less like affection and more like an audit. He was searching for something. A flicker of recognition, a sign of returning memory, or perhaps just a sign that you were still under a spell. He smiled warmly as he cleared the table. If you want some time to yourself, now's the time, my love. You nodded, your gaze trailing to the corner. Cole had disappeared at the pass to get his record player. Oh, we're in the kitchen now, okay. You were curious about the basement. Cole called out over his shoulder before you could go. Oh, would you like something different for dinner as well? Yeah, that sounds really nice. He hummed out an acknowledgement, finalizing your conversation. Oh. You glanced back at Cole, who was humming softly to himself as he washed her plate and bowl. You drifted further into the hallway past the living room, and the stairs back up, your fingertips trailing along the bland wallpaper. That was when you saw it. A narrow door tucked behind a shadowed corner. Unlike the other doors, it wasn't boarded up or even locked up. It was simply closed, with a handle that felt ice cold against your palm. You pressed your ear to the wood. There was no sound, but there was a draft. A thin, sharp current of air that smelled of damp concrete. Concrete! And something rottingly metallic like old rusting pennies. It was the only place in the house that didn't smell of Cole's pervasive warmth. Damn. The door pulled open easily, and without noise. You flicked on the light switch next to the door, revealing a steep set of wooden stairs that plunged downward into a yawning, void darkness. Your heart drumming a frantic rhythm against your ribs. After another moment of doubt, you flick the lights off and slowly close the door. Oh, hell no. Okay. You were curious, but not that curious. As you turn around to head back to the living room, you jump a little out of your skin at the sight of Cole leering down the hallway with his record player tucked neatly under his arm. His expression is scared but also relieved. A moment of silence passed between you two. There's nothing down there, Cole said monotonously. Monotonously? Yeah, I believe you, Cole. Just jumped with cluttered space up here that I didn't have room for. I understand, Cole. Knowing him, he was probably lying. At the same time, you weren't too sure if you wanted to find out his truth. You don't have to be so careful around me, honey, Cole murmured, his voice regaining terms of tenderness as he stepped closer. You can be curious. You can even be suspicious. I've always loved that spark in you. The way you refuse to just accept the world as it's handed to you. You reached out to brush the strands of hair from your forehead. For a moment, the tension from the basement door dissipated, replaced by that suffocatingly sweet domesticity. He shrugged towards the living room, signaling that that's where you should be, away from here. Stepped past you towards the basement, opening the door and heading shutting behind him. A telltale click informing you that he'd locked it behind him. The afternoon stretched into a slow, syrupy blur. Cole spent the hours in a state of high-functioning devotion. Didn't hover, but he was always there. A shadow in the periphery, a soft footfall in the hallway, a sudden warm hand on your shoulder as you read. Every time you caught his eye, he beamed with a quiet, proprietary pride, as if your mere presence in the room was a trophy he had won, and kept dustless. However, as the light began to fail, shifting from a pale gold to a bruised purple inside the cracks of her shutters, the atmosphere shifted. Cole retreated to the kitchen, the rhythmic thumping of his prep work echoing through her house. The evening had passed quickly, boringly so, and before you knew it, you were in bed. Once they eat my ass. The silence of the house usually felt like a blanket, but tonight felt like a veil. So he doesn't eat your finger this time. Okay. You woke up to rhythmic gritty scraping that echoed through the floorboards. You lay still for a long time, staring at the ceiling, listening to the cadence of the noise. Yep, same shape. Yeah, same shape. I don't know if there's any different things in here. Knocked out gold. Okay. Yep. Same shit. Skip. 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 Oh, it's over. Alright. Well, that... He does eat your finger. That's interesting. Skip. Alright, well, let's, try this. Oh, the baby. Damn. He looks just like his mama. It's a family photo. You see 3 figures. A frail, thin woman, a tall man, and what appears to be called as a child. He is clearly displeased with whether his family or the situation, you weren't sure. You couldn't help but wonder why he had torn their faces off. Was their relationship truly that bad? The big thumping. Yep. He's like, found it. Yep. Yep. Your little family photo. Is this Papa Slender Man? No, he is Slender Man. Look at him. He's Slender Man, but not bald. And has a face. Your little family photo. Oh yeah, that was a cute kid, right? Cole blinked expectantly, his large eyes full of expectation. He seemed to thrive on praise and compliments, however, rarely given. Yeah, you're so cute. Yeah, cute baby face for sure. Slender son. That sounds so dumb. Slender son. Cole giggled softly, his blush deepening. That's nice of you to say. Do you hate your parents that much? Yes. He said that a little too quickly. Well, that's a touch harsh. He squinted his eyes thoughtfully. It's more like I felt for them, how much he felt for me, which wasn't a lot. He looked so angry. Well, I didn't exactly want to be there. He glanced over at the picture. But in the end, they were still my parents. I didn't have to say on what happened. Tell me more. You really want to know? He tilts his head, studying your face as if searching for something. Gas in my throat. It's nothing interesting. He looks back towards the photo, his thin, neglected mother, and his tall, angry father. Faces he doesn't care to even keep around his house. They weren't bad people. They just didn't know what to do with me. His voice softens, almost nostalgic, but not fond. I wasn't an easy kid. I didn't work like them. I didn't act like them. And they didn't try to understand what was wrong with me. So he had like human parents then. Maybe. He sighed, as if even thinking about his childhood was putting a damper on his mood. There really wasn't that much to do with me. I'll give him that. But it's that lack of effort that ultimately drove me away. He exhaled slowly, shoulders sinking. The record continued to play its soft melody, filling the empty gaps of her space with something warm. I think they were afraid of me, and I think I was afraid of them. He turns back to you, expression unreadable. Was he expecting to speak now? Did you ever find out what was wrong? A beat. Mostly. Cole looked back at the photo one last time, before turning fully toward you. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'd rather talk about us. He studies your face for a long, quiet moment. You look tired. He says it gently, just loud enough to be in your space, but not too much to be anything else but caring. He shifts closer on the couch. He's brushing yours. I hate seeing you like this. I'm fine. He gives you a look that says he doesn't believe a word of it. You always say that. But he refrains, his finger twitching at your sides. And you'll always believe me. I will. Cole lets out a slow breath, grounding himself. Thank you for spending time with me. Oh. Were we getting the finger? No? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. It's only the turn down photo that gives you the finger. Okay. Pretty plating eye. Yep, so symmetrical. Gruyere. Alright. I don't know if there's anything too different now. Thank God, yeah. Oh. Yeah, wait, oh. Yeah, we went through this. Yeah, same shit. Same shit. Okay, well, it seems like we went through most of day 3 stuff, I think. There's probably stuff we didn't do already, but yeah, super skip. Yeah. It's interesting. I am intrigued. I mean, I can tell that the writing is, you know, someone younger wrote it. That's not a bad thing though. You know? We gotta support the youth, guys. Also, that fucking finger, that lewd ass finger eating scene. I did not expect that at all. No. Anyways, let's let me go to a bathroom and then I'll pull out another game. Yeah, I was waiting for like we get to see the pills, but like, I guess if they're ground up, you're not gonna really see it that much. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I got a piss. Big pisser. Turn this back on. There you go. And maybe in the full version. Yeah. Where's my piss text? There you are. Whoa! Oh man. I wish I had a snack or something. I'm kind of hungry. A little bit. Oh, I still have like the fucking rain sounds on. Oops. Hey, it's relaxing, alright? Peaches? Oh, I like peaches, yeah. Peaches are nice. Peaches, 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 oh. Wow, wow, yeah. Let's see. What? What's this? Oh. Okay. Bugger. What? I'm trying to. What's this one? What? Whoa. Let's go with this one. It's called Pray at the Altar. Okay, big music. Oh, you loud as fuck. Okay. Here we go. I can move a little bit. I can be big and wide. Okay. This is another RPG Maker type game. Let's go. The shepherd, it is time. Your flesh shall feed the starful hound. Your wounds shall be doors to bring her here. Your blood shall trace the road to our world. Today, your life comes to an end. Whoa! Congratulations. It is truly an honor. Shall we go then? Not so fast. I know you're eager, but there are steps to this, you know. Here, I place your checklist on the table. The order you do things doesn't matter, but it makes sure you do them all. Just talk to me when you're ready. Oh, cute! Cute! Cleanse your body. Wear robes. Remove your shoes. Let your hair down. Back in lavender incense. Cleanse your body. You must rid yourself of any impurity if you are to offer yourself to the starful hound. Wear robes. You must rid yourself of any individuality if you are to host a god within your body. Remove your shoes to rekindle if the ground is essential to join the hunt. Let your hair down. To bind your hair is to bind your soul. Oh, bask. Bask in lavender incense. The smell shall signal to the hound that we are ready to welcome her. Thank you for the follow, Ray. Amal says hi. She was very sad she wasn't allowed to go with you for a ritual. Oh, that's cute. Tell her hi back after this. It's a shame she isn't here, but I'm glad you are at least. The qualifications to participation in the ritual sound needlessly complicated. Oh, please, like you had to worry about that. MX. Miss chosen by the hound herself. She devoured your gender whole. It's no surprise you inherited the Ogno title. Mix? Miss Mix? Yeah, okay, sure. I think it's Mix. But I don't know. Speaking of, you really ought to get prepared. See you before the altar? We got our gender taken, so I'm like, oh, maybe we're not she, her. Maybe we're something else. You're so lucky. You're the first one to get saved. I mean, strictly speaking, the first Ogno was the first one to get salvation. Oh, shush, you know what I mean. You're going to save the world. Meanwhile, all I can do is watch. It's a vital role. I can hardly wield a knife myself, can I? True. Alright, don't let me stop you any longer. Shoo, go get prepared. I have no idea what's happening. Whoa! Oh my god. Realistic carpet. Rug depicting a hound herding a sheep. You can't step on it. It's holy. Oh, I'm sorry. A rug. Okay, I really can't step on it. Okay, it's fine. What's this? You take your shoes off and store them away. Keep the socks on, take the socks off. You also take the socks off and shove them in your shoes. They say the physical form doesn't carry over in the hunt. Maybe the hound will gift you some sturdy hooves to walk the new earth. Damn. Traditional attire for Church of the Hound. You are all sheep in hound clothes. You are all innocent creatures to be guided, but one day too you will join her in the hunt. One day this coat will no longer be just cloth, it will be part of your skin. That's the symbolism behind the color scheme, at least. The Book of a Hound. It's opened on the section of the tale of the first Ogno, and how we were the first to just directly speak to the hound. No need to run, says the hound of the story. Go hunting by your side would please me greatly. You already know that tale. Leave the book alone. A pew. You'd like to take naps on these. They're so uncomfortable you physically cannot oversleep. You change your clothes into robes. Comfy. The jewelry kind of goes against the spirit of it, though. Take off your bracelet. You should hand it to Gilles or Roland. They'll make better use of it than you now. Okay. Whoa. Color scheme. You look for the window. It's cloudy. That's a shame. This is probably the last time you will ever see the sun. Soon all you will know are the night and the stars. I've been to store dirty laundry. Some of the kids like to hide in there to prank you. Gaze into the mirror. You always keep your hair down on principle. It's your last day in this world, though. Could be worth doing something different for once. You braid your hair, yay! It's clumsy and you have nothing to tie the end, but it keeps your hair out of your eyes, so you'd say that's good enough. The fur dog would make fun of you if he could see you. Oh, I like how the sprite changes, but... Huh? Getting sentimental, aren't we? Fucking this ritual up for what? For the sake of some dead guy who laid on the altar before you. Let go of these attachments already. They won't matter when the knife will come for your heart. Only God will. Okay. Looks like someone tried to hide their snack here. Oh. You recognize that brand? They were Shepherd Abe's favorites. This game looks so cute. I hope nothing diabolical and weird happens. You. We eat some. It tastes bad. Man, the shepherd. Can't he buy any better stuff? That's crazy. Rough, scratchy towels. Feels like petting a wild beast. Beast. A broom. The last time Gills used one. She broke the handle and accidentally drove it inside her thigh. She's not allowed to use one anymore. Boxes of incense. Shepherd Abe likes to use the empty ones to craft cardboard dice. He's working on a pretty-faced one right now. Damn. Oh. Sit down to clean yourself. You start by the tip of your toes and then rub the sole of your foot when... Oh. One of the kids drew on your ankle yesterday. Must have happened while you were taking a nap. A clumsy rocket shooting for the stars. You bet Sarah drew it. That's all she ever draws these days. You... Clean it. You scrub your skin clean, bidding adieu to Sarah's little creation. Okay. Let your hair down. Wow. Wear robes. No shoes. Okay, the incense. Do we change our hair back? It's you, a fur dog now. No, I can't change it. Alright. We got a basket incense. Do we just... Oh, yeah, okay. Just stare down at the rows of incense. There's a lot of variety here. Lemon, orange, lavender. Lavender. You light up the lavender incense and bask in it for a while. You breathe in, breathe out, and empty your mind. This is what you were born to do. Okay. We messed up the hair part, but hey, what if we get an interesting ending? Who knows? Yes, I'm so ready. The knife gleams in the shepherd's hand. You refuse to look away. The blade kisses your skin like a lover. It teases the surface, traces the path alongside your sternum, and then sinks. You can't repress a gasp, your skin, your flesh, your organs, all part to welcome your suitor. Your body opens up. Your soul opens up. You are a house. And you are finally welcoming your owner home. The shepherd says something. You cannot hear him. You cannot pay any attention to him at all. Something trickles inside of you, like water, like light. A star between your entrails. It's so blindingly beautiful. You can't see anything else. You see your heartbeat, pulsing right next to that star. You want it deeper inside of you. You want it to fill you inside and out. This will kill you. Stop, stop. I don't want this. I never asked for this. Stop it. Ink spills on the side of your stomach. Claws are raking deep trenches into your flesh. She doesn't want to answer your call. She doesn't want the warmth of your... She doesn't want the warmth you offer. That star is struggling against his pull, desperate to get out. Stop it, stop it. I want you to live. I always wanted you to live. Why are you doing this? Why in my name? Why? You raise your hand. Hook your fingers in the fur of a smoke and tug. There is a weight. And you are full. Vor? No. Stabbing. Oh, slothful hound. I bow to you. White sheep end. Okay. A short little game. Let's try the other stuff. Let's like... Yes. Yep. Okay, cleanse body, wear robes, remove shoes, let your hair down. Yeah. Okay, let's do the same stuff, just don't fuck with the hair. Just leave the hair down. Keep your hair down. Yep. Oh, pfft. Take socks off. Got the robes. Take off your bracelet. Clean it. Lavender. Think that's it. Okay. So her name was Stop? Yep. Don't do this. Alright then, you should talk to Shepherd Abe. See you in the new world. Save yourself. No. I'm ready. Let Shepherd Abe know then. No. Get away from Abe. Get away. La. No. Let us go. Same shit. Sinks. Your body opens up. This will kill you. Stop it. Seems pretty samey. Oh, Starful. Whoa. That's different. Whoa. Oh, I killed everyone. I miss your eyes, beloved. True white sheep end. Damn. Okay. I killed everybody. The wolf took over. A woo. Alright. What about we run this time? We do the same shit. Same shit, but we run. Oh, so sorry. No, you're in my way. Robes. Beep. Okay. Incense. Kabab. Incense. Yay. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, we gotta, yeah, okay, we have to go to the mirror. Okay. Stop! Don't do this! Save yourself! Run. Take your time. We'll be waiting. Oh. Can I jump out the window? Stained glass depicting behind. She looks sad. Are you going to take a nap? I never understood how you could do that. These don't look comfortable at all. I won't. I don't mind if you do, you know. We have plenty of time. I said I won't. Okay, so... No? Already March. What? Pipes. Like someone is crying. That's crazy. Is there really no more we can do? What a shame, what a shame. Okay, I guess our option is to just do it differently next time. Disappointing. Yep, shut up. Yep. Everybody's dead. Next time, keep the socks on. Yeah. We're gonna do everything wrong. Basically. Or as wrong as we can, you know? Let's bathe ourselves in lemon. Yes. Hi. How do you suppose the hound will find you if you wear the wrong smell? Won't you look silly bleeding out on the altar of no god to show up for it? Keep this up and you'll die for nothing like every Ogno before you. Don't forget, they love you for your title. They love you for what you can give them. Follow the cult or die for its sake, or abandon it now and give up on its people. Snack. Eat some. It tastes bad, but Okay, let's not wash off the thing. Leave it. Not like it could be seen under your robes anyways. No, don't worry about me, just leave me here. Go ahead and perpetuate family cycles for poetry's sake. The church took you in after you got kicked out of home. And now you're going to betray your family because you're too stupid to do the thing they've ever asked of you. But hey, it's fine. Doesn't matter if they reject you once you're already dead, right? Keep the socks on. You keep your socks on. The bell pattern fills you with unspeakable joy, as it always does. You fucking dumb. A ritual doesn't require you to take your shoes off. It requires you to be in direct contact with the ground. You know that's the implied part. Just lay down and do what is expected of you. Yeah, my words. Braid your hair. Yep. Getting sentimental. Yep. This is fucking belittling you. Oh, oops. Comfy. Keep your bracelet. Yep. I think we're ready, guys. Oh, yep. Oh, new hairstyle? You look just like the fur dog now. You were the one who teach me how to do braids. Never gonna try it myself, so I figured I might as well wear a braid on my last day. It suits you. I'm glad I got to see you like this at least once. Is that lemon incense? Yeah. Sarah must have picked it. She insists we cleanse her room with lemon every day. It smells nice. I know. That's why I picked it. Time to go, guys. Yep. I've cleaned the shepherd's hand. Ooh, different picture. You stare at it with defiance. It doesn't hurt, though. The shepherd is gentle for a start. You're not as close to him as some, but he is family too. Like Giles, like Rolande, like Sarah, like Amal. But when the blade sinks in your stomach, you can't repress a gasp. It doesn't hurt at all. It's an embrace, it's a kiss. Something flows inside of you, around you like water, like light. It curls around your liver like a tongue, teasing your insides until you're left panting and shivering. You look up to the night sky, to its 1,000 stars. They blink down at you with indescribable kindness. Light beams all around you, holds you. A star shard slivers through your open wound, nesting between your lungs. You are embraced. You are loved. Fangs graze your neck, a familiar gesture that echoes of long-forgotten memories. She has devoured a part of you once, you know. Your gender hurt so much back then, and you couldn't understand why, but she came in and took it away from you. Didn't even know her name back then. You knew nothing of her church. She did it because she loved you. And she loves you still. Claws settle on your sides in the most gentle of touch, and she rakes them up, molding your flesh like clay to close up your wound. It's a miracle! The hound saved your life? I know, right? I guess it wasn't time for her to descend upon her world yet. Wow, you are really God's favorite little lamb, huh? That's great, though. The kids will be delighted to see you back. Only the kids? Oh, don't be like that. We're old enough to know we'd see you again at the hunt. Though I would be missing you in the meantime, terribly even. Who will play tarot with me while you're gone? Sarah would, as always. Sarah is not and thinks the hanged man is an instant win. Face it, you're the only one in this church who can give me a challenge. Are you alright? You got a pale all of a sudden. Sorry, got a bit dizzy. I guess resurrection is more taxing than it sounds. Give me a minute. I'll wash my face and I'll feel better. Oh. Are you there? Yes. Ouch. I am here. Don't do that. Can't hear myself think. You cannot. Humans are more fragile than I thought. Oh. How are you doing with your voice? Those weren't words, they were like colors. Is it painful? No, it's just like standing on the edge of a cliff. Listening to you is giving me a vertigo. Hound, why are you here? Not that I'm complaining, but how did you save me? I thought you were meant to take possession of my body and all. You have no interest in me, correct? You only care for the people in the cult, not the cult itself. What of it? If you wanted to punish me for it, you should have shot your shot back at the altar. I am the same. I care not for his beliefs. I only care for you. Oh, that's alright, I suppose. It's a big family. We can host a god or two in there, too. So long as I am on your side, I care not for the specifics, beloved. Okay. Damn. I got kind of beautiful at the end. A little bit. Well, that was pretty at the altar. Very cute art style, though. Very cute. La 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 la. More game. Oh, let me. Ooh. Might pour some more tea. Real quick. I love my tea. I get what I mean got 8 eyes. Well, it's because the god had 8 eyes. You could see in the other endings. At least I'm pretty sure the god had 8 eyes. It was only like in her reflection, though. It seemed like. Oh. This one's like a demo. It's a weird core point and click. Oh my god. Yeah, banger music. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Good morning. How are you? Hello, stranger. It's me, Molly. Molly Molasses. Thanks for coming over. I really needed your help today. What's up the face? Where am I? The lovely abode of Molly. Hey, we need to focus. You see, I have a list of things I want to take pictures of. But unfortunately, I lost my camera. Let's look around my house. Shouldn't be too far. Look around. Alright. Molly's bed, it looks comfortable. I like journaling here. That doesn't sound comfortable. A comfortable looking beanbag. You can rest here after we take our pictures. Molly's closet. Look inside. Yes. Okay. Well, what an interesting closet you have. There's orchids on the shelves. They're plastic. Oogly boogly. Paul gifted me that shelf. He's good at woodwork. Leave a room? Ah. We have no time for snacking, stranger. Remember the camera. I said to save a lot, because there might be bugs, so we'll just, A visitor. Why do we call it the oven when you off in the cold food? Why do we call it oven when you off in the cold food? I'm so slow at cooking. Thank gosh Joyce's has good food. Check the microwave? Yeah. Oh my god. Cow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a little broken. I was warned of the microwave. Hold on. Let's fix this a little bit. Restart. Oh yeah, it's chugging. Oh yeah. oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on, let me I need to force the game to close, guys. It will not close. Okay, let's try again. I did read on the page hey guys, you might have to see before the microwave. All right. Various sets of pastel dishes stare back at you. The day is still young. Not yet. What about Molly's fridge? Look inside? Yes. Oh my goodness. A rubber duck. It floats better in the tub when I kept cold. Is that even true? You're not sure? My neighbor Sal baked a cake the other day. I took some home. Oh, I want cake. Oh. He will love his baking. Now that I think about it, I ate some outside yesterday. A delicious apple. Wait, it's fake. Meat gelatin. You're unsure if you should eat it. I made this myself. I took a good picture of it too. Ah, my camera. Well, you're sure the camera isn't in this thing. I drank some soda outside earlier. It's so refreshing. How can you not have it in the morning? A carton of orange. Oh, sorry. I got gas in my throat again. Every time I take a sip of tea, I swear. It's empty. I heard Florida is made of this stuff. True. I like at least what the menu is like,
Why did you leave?
because I'm cool like that. Oh. So cold. Molly isn't here anymore. Nobody else is left. No one. Oh. Go outside? Yes. I'll keep looking inside. Oh. Camera. A camera. It looks used. Must be Molly's. Take it. Yeah. Let's see. Here? Alright. What a nice tree. Neighborhood's house. Looks like a rest. Hello, friend. The sun shines bright. You're not sure if the sun will look good if you took a picture. Okay. Go inside? Yeah. I found your camera. Oh, it's a mouse. Hi there, friend. It squeaks at her. Do you know where my camera is? It squeaks again. Oh, no luck either. Well, thank you anyway. Yeah, you found my camera. Before we head out, I should show you how to use it. To use the camera, all you gotta do is click on the icon in the corner. Then we'll be in camera mode. After, click on anything in the area to see if it is on the list. If you want to stop, just click the icon again. Remember to check my list if you get lost. Now we can explore town. Can't wait to see everyone. Oh, okay, cute. Welcome to a map. Look around to explore town. Have fun. Fucking fast as fuck.
Hello? Hi.
Hi. You can also just, Walk around. Lottie's house. She's Molly's best friend. Should we drop by? Sure. Well, for now, you been? Not sure. Hello. You stare off into the distance and notice a void. Can't wander off too far or we'll get lost. Camera. Mushroom, take a picture of. Yay, mushroom. Whoa, awesome. On the list. What is on the list? Oh. Yeah, go inside. Why, hello. Spoder. Good morning, Molly. What brings you here? Lottie, hi. I actually have a favor to ask. Oh, good. A favor from me? How can I be of service? I have a list of things I want to take pictures of today, and one of them is a butterfly. I know you have tons, so... I'd love to help, but... I actually had a mess early with my bugs. I think a stray cat got into a garage and messed with them. I need to piece back together some of them. I can't guarantee them being ready by the end of day, but if you lend a hand or two, we might have something here. No pressure, of course. Feel good to hang out while I work. Thank you, Lottie. I'll do my best. We can chat. Sometimes I like to work near a window when it's sunny out. Makes me feel more connected to the bugs. The boogs. Pretty glass bowl. You like it? I recently bought it. I'm thinking of sticking some oranges in there. It's what the fancy folks do, right? Lottie's cabinet. Peeking in, you see a bunch of books. That's where I keep my old taxidermy books. They're very beginner friendly. If you ever want to borrow one, just ask. Yeah, it's very cute. I still remember how I felt when I first discovered it. We should have dinner together sometime. I miss chatting with you. So if you look, of course I'll be on days where bugs weren't on here. Sometimes. But he has fun wallpaper. No. Not on the list, not on the list, not on the list. So what's on the picture list this time? Some stuff around town? Joyce and Paul, the Forest, and Sal's cake is on there, but I need to wait on that one. Ah, nice summer collage. You might want to get Jesse's help for the woods one. That place is like a maze. You ever been? Once to get some bugs. Got lost in less than 10 minutes. Joyce ended up finding me huddled by some bushes. I'm never going back. I don't know about asking Jesse, but I'll consider it. You can always get a good picture from the edge of town. I'll think about it, thanks. Alright. I guess we will leave. Don't be a stranger. All the butterflies, yeah. Wait. Can we go here? Don't go there. Why not? Wait, what do we need for your butterflies, though? I was born ready. Let's get started. And I'll be doing some slide puzzles to help Lottie assemble her bugs. We gotta do slide puzzles? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Huh? Oh. Oh. Yay. Did you know they're also called ladybirds? Now onto something more difficult. Yay! Such a handsome fella. A fart smeller. Now for the piece of the resistance. I don't know, I never learned Spanish. Yay. Thank you so much for the help. Nice choice with the Morpho, by the way. He's quite a beaut. Wow. You need help with anything else? Well, aren't you generous? I have a few extra things that need fixing. Remember, you can right-click to leave. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll leave. Fine. Oh. That's, maggots. That's a lot. Oh, you know why I like them, right? Do you remember the smell? The burning? They're all gone. They're all gone. Don't leave too, please. Oh. It closed. Okay. Open up again. Yeah. Is it the same shit? Okay, can we like... Same shit? Oh, now we're fine. We're good. Yeah, okay. We just had to exit, like, at the right moment. Map. Molly's home. No. Sal's house, because work. Okay. Downtown. Sure. The sun smiles down at everyone. A mushroom street lamp? Something caught your eye? Oh, you like it? We have a lot of creatives in town. Nope, not on my list, not on my list, not on my list. Okay. Bodega? No. What about... Oh. Oh, sure. Bodega. Let's head inside. It's way too hot out here. Joyce. Hello, Molly. How can I help you? We got a special today for milkshakes. Morning, Joyce. I actually have a favor to ask. Not a medical emergency, is it? The lunch crowd is coming soon. No, silly. I have a list of things and people I want to take pictures of. And you and Paul are one of them. Goodness, you'll make me blush. Just one issue. Paul's busy restocking shelves. If you go fetch him, I'm sure we can get it done. I still need to handle the front. Of course, thank you for telling me. Do I know you? I hope so. Assortment of peanuts. I heard elephants love this stuff. I'll have to see one day. Candy stares back at you. Don't tell Joyce, but I hate this stuff. Not on the list, not on the list. Don't be shy about ordering food, dear. I'm not sure if you're hungry. Oh. How are you? You know, working. Must be nice taking pictures all day, huh? But I'm jealous. I don't know what I'd do if it wasn't working. Running the store, serving food, first aid. Maybe I should get into acting. That'll be a resume. Sorry, can't chat long. I got orders coming up. Now where would Paul be? An assortment of balloons. Oh, pretty. Bunch of chips. Not too hungry right now. Frozen treats fill up freezer. We can get ice cream later. There's an eyeball. Something outside is calling to you. Will you head? Will you linger? Stranger, why are you looking at? We need to find Paul. Oh shit. This store looked a lot smaller outside. I wonder if Paul got lost. I know he works here, but he's a little clueless. The woman is mumbling incoherently to herself. Top left, top right. Oh, top left, top right. Okay. What? Top left, top right. Okay. How can I help you? Ever seen Paul? Paul? Who's that? He works here. He's really tall. The man hums for a few minutes as if in deep thought. I think I saw a tall fellow heading outside, downtown. Thanks for the help. That's odd. Joyce said he was restocking shelves. I guess that's Paul for you. Tell him you need help on something and he drops whatever he's doing right at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if someone told him you needed a delivery. Let's go find him. Top left, top right. Where to? Oh? Paul! Ah! Molly, hi. Can I help you? I've been looking for you to take a picture of you and Joyce. You don't know you're delivering? Delivery? Isn't that why you're out? Nope, there was a lady at the store who needed help with her groceries. I offered to help carry them to her house. All across town? Yep. Did I do something wrong? No, but you're heading back, right? I got a little lost, Phil. Good thing you found me. Wasn't sure if I was going the right way. Well, if I didn't, I'd know you'd end up hiding by one of those swing sets. And then my photo list would be ruined. You're real pushy about this picture thing, huh? Watch it. And Joyce isn't mad, is she? There's only one way to find out. Sigh. See you at the store. Sorry for heading out suddenly. This older woman was struggling with her groceries and... It's no worries, I'm glad you're back in one piece. Oh, thank you, ma'am. I mean, who else will restock my shelves? The only other tall person I know is Jesse. And he's, well, an individual. Right. Goodness, sorry for wait. It's fine. Can you two stand by the counter? Cute. How did it come out? Sorry if it looks bad. Came out great, thank you. Always happy to help, Molly. Paul, you can go back to work now. Yes, ma'am. Her? Does... It's cloudy here. Looks like it's being watched. Do you think Molly feels the same? Yeah. Yeah. You can't really... You could chat here. Hey Molly, thanks again for finding me. Sometimes I wonder how I even keep this job. I'm such a dunce. Sorry, Joyce told me I should avoid talking about myself like that. You're okay. Thanks. Oh, let me know if you need help reaching anything. Okay. Help reaching anything. Some people's houses sit around the loop. Sal lives in one of those houses.
Hi.
He bakes something new every week and I want to nab a picture before everyone eats it. Too bad he's busy with work right now. Hi, Miko. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Giant mushroom. What's with the face? Are these normal? Of course they are. Are they not common where you're from? Gosh, what a boring place to live if that's not the case. Very boring. Playground looks new. There hasn't been any kids around here in years. A lot of his stuff just sits here. Now this is Molly's Marvelous Photos. It's a weird core horror point-and-click e-game. Yeah. So it has some silly moments and some questionable moments. Sometimes I catch Jesse here in the evening though. He's real mysterious. But it's hard finding him during the day. He likes hanging out in the woods. As soon as the sun sets, he's back here playing music or something. Okay. If there's anything... Feels like the sun is following you. Cool.
Hello? Hi.
Not on the list, not on the list. Oh, already took a picture. That's fine. Hi. I don't think it's, yeah, okay. Yes. Other side of town. What is this? Downtown. Downtown. Oh, okay. I see. Sal's house, he's busy. Molly's house. Anything? Nope. Well, let's just see just in case. This is a demo. Take the sink? Yes. Oh, nothing. Don't turn it on. I care about my water bill, you know. Anything? Nope, nope, nope. Look inside, yes. What? Oh, newest cake. But where's Sal? It's fake. It's a fake apple. Molly isn't here anymore. Damn, no one. Aye. This happens when I exit the fridge, it seems like. I don't know if you can do much else right now. No, fuck. Go back. Hey. Need anything? Thank you, Vo. Okay. Saying hi. No? Whip. What is the fucking top right, top left thing? I don't know. Favorite cereal? Do you like your bosses to pay good? Oh. Sorry, I don't eat cereal. But French toast is nice time to time. Sorry, I know it's not a cereal. You're better off asking Lottie. Okay. Oh shit, I thought I already read this. She's just anxious about larger lunch crowds, haha. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. This is a repeat. Alright. Nope, nothing. It looks wrong. I wonder if there is anything else right now. The lady was like top right, top left or something. Can we go through the weird door? Or what? It's busy right now. Okay. Busy schmizzy. Wasn't, where was the... Here, don't go there. Why not? Let me in. Now, just touch it. It's always soft. Oh, I touched a mushroom. I think that might be it. for this one. At least I don't think there's anything more right now. All these marvelous photos. There's a walkthrough. Oh, wait, there's stuff you can do. Oh. Okay, let's follow this guy. So we got bad end 1. There's bad end 2. Let's save right here. Knife block. Set of knives. I got a gift to these last Christmas. Never used them though. Take a knife? Yeah. We have a knife. Wall socket. Stick a knife in it. Yeah. You plunge the knife into the socket. You got sucked into the socket? Oh. That's wonderful. With that, go to the other side of town and click the grass. Touch grass? Yeah. You place your hand on the grass. The grass blades grip back, attempting to pull you down. Fight back. You attempt to pull back, but the blades cut into your fingers. The grass pulls you in. Fucking sucks you in. What if you stay calm? Stay calm. Yes. Stay calm. Take a deep breath. The blades loosen of her hold. You pull away successfully. Oh, well, okay. Take a picture of a rainbow? All right. Rainbow! Good eye, let's take a picture. Need to go outside. The sun is coming. Will you follow? Ooh. Molly, I heard you had plans on leaving. To a forest. That's where you wish to go? You know what happens to people who try. You know. You should know. After everything I've done. How can you be so cruel? It's coming. The sun is coming. Whoa. Up, left, up, right. Okay, why would you leave? Why would you leave? Why would you leave? You want to venture out so badly? Leave them. What? Just run. Up. Left. Up. Right. You stop to catch your breath. Burning pain strikes through your legs. You know you need to keep running, but it's too much. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. End of demo. All right. Thank you for playing. Huh. Let's get the ending tune. I think it's is it this one? Oh yeah. Lived. 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 You stop to catch your breath. Burning pain strikes through your legs. You know you need to keep running, but it's too much. Your head feels hazy. Hmm? Hello, stranger. Oh. Okay. Interesting. All right, if I remember, I'll come back to this if it gets finished. It's kind of intriguing. I like weirdcore. All right. All right. I mean, it has some of that typical, like, RPG Maker jank. But I like seeing what people do with it, you know? Including myself. Yeah, that was Molly's Marvelous Photos. Very cool concept, though. I don't think I've really seen a whole lot of, like, weirdcore fiend point and clicks. I'm like a handful, maybe. On itch.io. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, it's like almost 4 hours. It's not too long. What should we play next? How much is... How long is this one? Let me check. Oh, this should be shorter. Oh, well, never mind. It's not. I was like, oh, this should be shorter. 75 minutes. No, we're doing that next time. What about... How long is this one? What? An hour? Why are these games so fucking long? I don't have a lot in me yet left, you know? Kinda tired. Well, this one. Is one shorter? How long is this? This feels like it's gonna be shorter. Yeah, this should be short. Called Last Bus Home. Hello, game? Yes. Yes. About 3 minutes left. Minecraft? No. invisible wall. Go here? No, invisible wall. How about here? No, invisible wall. I hear walking. Hi. Just a person waiting for the bus. Minutes left. Hey. Looking at me? Oh yeah. There you are. I'm looking at you. I'm looking right at you. Looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look. Oh there. Are you out at night? Why would you ask that? Yeah, talker, are you? And he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him. This bottle of beer I have. That'll make you talk. Yeah? You kids seem to love it nowadays. How about that? Any moment now. He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me. We're making a mistake. Yay. Hi, bus. You made it home safely. Oh, well, let's skip the other endings. What if I get hit by the bus? What if I do that? What if I get hit? Does it like say? Oh, okay, yeah. It's just alright. Well. He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him. There's not a lot to do. It is creepy. It already has a creepy atmosphere. 2 minutes left. Hi. I'm gonna get hit by a bus. Joke's on him, I don't like beer. Yeah, I don't like beer either. I mean, I can tolerate it, but, you know, I prefer not to drink beer. I'd rather have like a cider or something, you know? Something of like actual taste. If it's like a flavored beer, then it's fine. It's just like when you have like normal ass beer. Because I love like ginger beer. That's good, but when it's just like normal beer, nothing added to it, it's just kind of like, okay, this just tastes like doo-doo water. Alright? I wanna get hit by the bus. Hit me with a bus. I wanna get hit by the bus. Hit me with the bus. Hit me with the bus. Hit me. Hit me with the bus. Hit me. me. Hit me. Ever drink alcohol free but beer and drink? Classic beer is bitter as hell. For me, yeah, it's pretty bitter, you know? And I can take bitter if there's something else to it, you know? If it's just straight up bitter, it's just kind of unpleasant. I get hit by the bus. Wanna get... Hit me! Yes! Okay, now we try to talk to him. Driving in my car. How did it go again? Driving in my car right after a beer. Wait. Driving in my car right after a beer lyrics. Oh shit. Ascore runs over desk lyrics. Driving in my car right after a beer. A that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about... Fuck, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Damn. It has more lyrics? What the fuck? Wait, it has more lyrics? Little do you know, I filled up on gas. I'ma get your fountain making ass pulverized as fuck with my Bergen truck. Seems you're out of luck. Truck. I sure love beer. I pretend I do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Driving in my truck right after a beer. Oh. You went missing. Your body was never found. That's it? Well, there's a third ending. We got the secret one, so maybe we just wait and we stay behind when the bus comes. I was expecting a little more gameplay to this, you know? Driving in my truck right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. I cannot take myself seriously. Do you know pigeons can't make nests? Well, they can, but it's like, it's shitty nests. Because, pigeons, like, they would make little shitty nests on, like, cliffs and shit or something. So they didn't need to make, like, a super elaborate nest. And also, like, pigeons were domesticated. So they didn't really need to make nest upon cliffs like that anymore. So I think their instincts got like really shittified when it comes to that. And so they'll just plop an egg down with like a few sticks on the ground and they call it a day. I love pigeons. By the way, I love pigeons a lot. I love birds. I could never own a bird though. I don't think I could. I would rather have a friend who owns a bird. Though I wouldn't mind owning a pigeon though. They're not quite as loud as other birds. They just mostly make like gentle cooing sounds, you know? It's just the noise that like really bothers me, really. So I don't think I could own like a parrot or like you know, tinier birds like parakeets and stuff that makes a lot of noise. But I find like pigeon calls to be really relaxing. Sometimes I just like to go outside and just observe the pigeons in my town. Because you'll see like the pigeon males try to like flirt with the girls. That's the last bus. Oh. You died. Your corpse was discovered the next day. Okay, well. That was the last bus. It was eerie. But I think it was a little boring in things you could do. Like, you know, you pretty much just stand around. So I wish there was like a little more interactability you could do. Like even just like reading material. Like what if someone like left like a newspaper on the bench that's like killers on the loose or something like that. You know, a little extra something to like do while you wait. But otherwise, atmosphere was good. I think the endings were a bit anticlimactic. Yeah, it was very abrupt. And I definitely think, oh, why the hell? Why were you not fucking charging, bitch? My phone, dude. Dude. My phone, dude. Anyway. Yeah, I think some more ending cutscenes could have been cool. And just more interactability. And I think it would have been a perfect short little horror game if they did that. But I don't know, did they have like a time limit or something maybe? Oh. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Oh yeah. I think that's all I have in me for today. I've been kind of tired, so you know, we'll end it a bit earlier than usual. Like it's 4 hours is pretty good. Considering all that, you know, I just like to stream for long. Okay, I like a good long stream. But at least we'll have more stuff for next time. We'll see if how many streams I get in next week. because I do kind of need to work on some stuff, like commissions and stuff, and I kind of need to be home for that. So, yeah, we'll see about it. Maybe I can bring some of my siblings home, like if they want to spend the day with me or something. Yeah. Yeah, 4 hours pretty good. I'll stream again on Thursday though. I'm streaming on Thursday because my siblings are coming on the Friday, so you know, I thought, you know, let's just move it like that. They might be staying for a week, I don't know. I'm not sure. So, again, hopefully I'll be able to sneak in some streams next week, at the very least. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'm gonna probably maybe lay down for a bit or something, or work on my game. I'm just gonna chill. Get myself a little sandwich or something. Yeah. You guys take care. Drink some water, take your meds, eat some food. Go to bed if it's late. I don't know. I'm not a good example. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll see you guys. Bye.